Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We got Lamelo Ball, NB1, the one-on-one. Listen, man, we got some pregame coverage for the people. We are moments away from Charlotte Hornets basketball live. Obviously, we got a crazy week ahead, with all of these things arising with the Charlotte Hornets. And as they embark on this epic journey this season. We all know this season is not for the weak-hearted. There's a lot at stake. Today is preseason. I believe it's the preseason finale, if I'm not mistaken, for the Charlotte Hornets. These guys, they gotta basically, they know what they gotta do, this upcoming year. It's put up a shutout. You clearly see the intensity coming from Lamelo Ball. You see the progression coming from Brandon Miller, B. Millie. Brandon Miller is the truth and a half. And you're going to see it firsthand this season. Charles Lee, new head coach, new Hornets head coach, give this guy, credit. Already you see the things that he wants to put in place. Now let's see when this season starts how it all shakes out. The Hornets are playing the Pacers. We all know that situation going on with LaMelo Ball and Tyrese Halliburton. Clearly you got two Puma, athletes. One reportedly is the face. They're making him the face, this, that, and the third. Reportedly, on the other hand, you have LaMelo Ball, who is the face of Puma Hoops. You understand? I don't give a damn if you want to put a title on it or what. Mr. Tyrese Halliburton, he got big shoes to fill out there in Puma. Tyrese Halliburton. Listen, he didn't sell like you gonna find out. He ain't gonna sell like LaMelo Ball is gonna sell, or that he has sold. Pardon me. These NB1s and to NB04s is a true situation. You see it all over kids' feet. What the hell is this man gonna do? Puma situation. Last time we seen LaMelo versus Tyrese, he locked his ass up. Shut him down, and the Hornets went on for the win. Let's not walk down memory lane, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, we got the Charlotte Hornets. We got TJ and Salon. He doing big things. It's Flight Sports. Listen, I got my man Rave in the building. We got LaMelo Ball tonight. NB1, the Hornets. What's the deal, man? It's Flight Sports TV.
Yo, can everybody hear me? What's going on? Most definitely, man. Flight, we appreciate you covering LaMelo Ball and the Hornets, man. This is amazing. Our boy LaMelo Ball getting it done best way he know how, man. The Hornets, hey, look. They beat the New York Knicks. I mean, no, my bad. They did lose New York Knicks. My bad. They lost New York Knicks. But they still played a decent amount of game. The score was 111 to 105. They beat the Grizzlies, right? The Hornets beat the Grizzlies 119-94. And then the Hornets beat the Miami Heat as well, 111-108. So they're having a decent preseason. It's good to see our boy Lamelo Ball out there. Listen, this is the same guy who sat behind Devontae Graham, right? You remember that one flight? It sat
Right.
behind
So
Graham.
taking down memory
You
lane,
know,
Ray.
this
Please
is
do.
the same guy. That was they was trying to play around and act like this guy wasn't the franchise of the team, and trying to put him at a shooting guard, small forward, and I wouldn't be surprised they almost put him at power forward, trying to be funny, man. And to me, they was playing around, and it showed the I would say the inexperience of having a star, right? A star amongst themselves. They couldn't handle what LaMelo brung, that star power brung, because they haven't had something like that in a long time. So now here they are trying to uh put a band-aid on a cut, if you catch that analogy. They're trying to put a band-aid on the cut because now they have to treat him as such. Now he's a starter. Now he's our guy. Now we support LaMelo Ball, and to me, this is amazing that he's on this court because last year, his brother was not on the court, Lonzo, and he was playing, but he had a couple stops himself last year, a couple injuries. So, we really want our Ball brothers to be healthy this year. I know Lamelo Ball wants to be healthy this year. This is going to be a solid game, right? Against tonight's game is against what you call him, Halliburton. So this is going to be, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight. That boy Halliburton has, I would say Halliburton, he has surprised me, and he has surprised me because when I look at him when he first started in the season, he had a little, he had some a little talk about him, but to get to where he was, and now he has got this team, this Pacers team playing for him, playing with him. I think it's magnificent. So, um, I know we all ready to see the regular season, but hey, we still got to lock in on these preseason games for real.
Absolutely, Rave Kingdom. Great analogy, great analysis. This is going to be a big time game tonight. We got the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Indiana Pacers. If you look at the Pacers' progression, obviously they was in the conference finals, or that be through injuries, but nonetheless they made it. It's going to be interesting to see. The Charlotte Hornets need to use the Pacers as an outline. They could be right there. It's going to be interesting to see what they could do with this whole new regime, ownership, management, coach. It's ridiculous with the change and turnover. Now, I want to see everything come into fruition. We are moments away from tip-off. Dex, what's your thoughts on this situation? All access is in the building. Dex, what's the deal?
Yes, sir, Dex.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Flight for People's Champ. The hot shout out to the panel as it reaches the screen peak of its cacophony, spewing out of the cracks and crevices of Flight Sports Block. And big ups to everybody that's pulling up to this magnificent extravaganza. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And most definitely hit the notification bell so you won't miss one iota of an exuberant experience. It is on you because we offering it to you on a platter. You can come get it. First come, first serve, baby. Now listen, Flight, Ray. Oh my God. This is the battle of Puma. The internal strife in Puma. Tyrese Halliburton, new picturesque face of Puma. And then you have the Mellow Ball, the long standing face of Puma Sports. It's going to be a battle. Who wins? Puma Sports versus Puma. It's an eternal conflict, a civil war within the brand. Flight. And guess what? LaMelo Ball remembers the last time Tyrese Halliburton tried to show him out. And when it came down to the game winner, LaMelo Ball and took all of his jelly beans. Sent Tyrese Halliburton home crying to his mommy when his mother asked him, "Boy, where are your jelly beans?" LaMelo got them. LaMelo got jelly beans. Well, we might see a little more of this. Rave, I'm glad that you're here, my brother. It's on and cracking and popping. Let's get it going. Roll the camera, Flight.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Shout out to the chat pulling up, man. Shout out to them people, man. The boy Mo is here. Salute to Mo. Rap God Reloaded is here. Salute to Rap God. 303D, yes, 303D. I returned yesterday for Lonzo's debut, man. Rave Kingdom is ready to bring back that energy, bring back some of that entertainment as well, add the extra entertainment. So we were here to, bring it all back, man. And I think yesterday stream, if you missed it, anyone knows it was a big night for not only Lonzo, but for Flight Sports TV. We seen some people we haven't seen in a while return to Flight Sports TV last night in the chat, and we welcome them. We welcome them back. We welcome everyone back because I think we're here to just bring positivity back to the Ball brothers. We want our Ball brothers to be healthy this season, and I think it's sky is the limit for these brothers, man. Lonzo and Lamelo, and well, you already know Jello. He's not in the league right now, but the goal is still to get Jello in the midst as well. So we rooting for these Ball brothers, man. Dex always holding it down. Shout out to Dex, his loyalty and his respect and hard work he puts on Flight Sports TV. Flight going hard every time, still bringing the content for you guys. So we appreciate all y'all, man.
Yeah. Shout out Ray, man. You already know what it is. Listen, we are moments away from tip off. Buckle up. Put some stat lines in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away from the regular season, but like Ray said, there's a lot more preseason basketball to play. There's a lot of things to evaluate, even outside of LaMelo Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, we do love the Charlotte Hornets. God damn it, we become Charlotte Hornets fans for crying out loud. We want the best for this team, so there's a lot of things I'm going to be looking at. I want to see if TJ Salon continues the evolution and the maturation process that he has to go through. I knew things would be a lot easier when he got with this team with LaMelo Ball next to Brandon Miller. When he was out there in Vegas and this, that, and the third, he only spent, a few hours with Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller made a pit stop out there. He went out there for show. He was doing things out in USA basketball. I mean, let's be real. You even hear Charles Lee speaking on how Brandon Miller has taken a jump, how the defenses are shifting, towards him. He's went from just a guy on the stat sheet to the guy, so you seeing them sending 2, sending 3, so Charles Lee is looking to see how he's going to be able to navigate those situations. There's going to be a lot of double teams, a lot of people he's going to be able to play off of. It's going to be interesting. All access. Outside of LaMelo Ball, what are you looking at, involving the Charlotte Hornets? What's your thoughts?
Yes, sir, Flight. Let me pick up where you left off, my good brother. I'm definitely going to be looking for TS, Tijan Salon, aka Terror Squad, to see if he's going to still be storming the atmosphere on this here road trip in Naptown. Can TJ Salon continue to make this a business trip? You follow what I'm saying? And I also want to see Trey Man, how do he operate in a situation that is hostile to Charlotte because of the heated conflict between Ty Ty and LaMelo Ball? Rare, not from here, one of one. How can these two young gentlemen enter their game within the framework of Charles Lee's strategy and still pull out a victory? I'm comfortable with Brandon Miller. I'm comfortable with everybody else, but The X factor here, Flight, I want to see Miles Bridges be more ferocious, like a hungry lion looking for feed when it comes to him being aggressive, taking it to the rack, and showing that he can play bully ball within the restricted area. Like, we don't need to see him flying off threes because Charlotte Hornets have enough of a deep threat to secure that space. Like,
Yeah, Dex, just to counter what you're saying, what do you think about the way this game is moving? You know, Miles Bridges, don't you think he's trying to move in the way they want the quintessential fours to play, you know, to stretch it and this, that, and the third pause? What's your thoughts?
now the thing about that is that haphazardly, Miles Bridges stumbled over a 3-point shot. And I think that he is overly infatuated with shooting from the distance, which is a weakness to Charlotte. And it could become the Charlotte Hornets' Achilles heel as the season roll out. So even though most teams are trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to stretch big, but Miles is not really considered a stretch big because he's shorter than Lamelo. He's shorter than Tijon. You know what I'm saying? He's shorter than Brandon Miller. So Miles have to basically, to me, like, is get an area that Brandon Miller, Lamelo Ball, Tijon Salon, and Trey Mann is not trying to dominate, and get that area and secure it so he can have a long future in the NBA.
Yes, you know, like Dex said, the Battle of Puma. You know, Tyrese Halliburton is going to be interesting to see what he does. You know, you got the guys they're doing starting lineups right now as we speak. Rick Carlisle, you know, he got fired up there in Dallas. He got into it with Luca. You know, one might say they both, you know, have found, you know, greener pastures. You know, Dallas ended up in the finals. These guys knocking at the door in the conference finals. It would have been funny if they could have met up. Too bad Indiana couldn't get one last injury, you know, to propel them. But I mean, it is what it is. Nonetheless, Lamelo Ball will be in full effect tonight. You better buckle up. What's the deal, Ray?
Yeah, no, I'm
Florida
listening.
now as we speak.
Say it again.
They about to walk. They're walking on the floor as we speak. Game about to start.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm playing
Yes,
now.
sir.
I'm
And
shortly.
I do want to say about this Hornets team, man.
Oh,
I
hold on.
still,
I'm sorry, Ray. We got Seth Curry starting, LaMelo, Grant Williams,
ooh,
Brandon Miller, and Nick Richards. So
Steph
Miles might be
Curry.
out. Might look like Miles might be out. For the Indiana Pacers, we got Tyrese Halliburton,
Yeah,
Andrew Nemhard, Aaron Naismith, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. What you about to say, Ray?
roster, man. I still like Mark Williams. Uh, I just want to say, like, when I look at this team, they have players capable of doing different things. You know, this team can be versatile. You know, I don't know if people notice that about this team. Grant Williams, you know, we got Josh Green, you know, so these guys and Miles Bridges now. Remember last year, we know, you know, the year before that, we know what happened with Miles Bridges. To have Miles Bridges on the court playing with alongside Lamelo Ball, you know, that was his right hand man, really, me on the court. So
Yeah,
we already know Brandon Miller, man, he's trying to do big things. So
yeah.
this roster is people doing something.
Yeah, most definitely, y'all. Shout out to all the Hornets fans all around the world. We are on the road, you know, to Houston. You know, we all know what's about to happen this season. It's flight sports. Let's go. We are underway. LaMelo Ball, NB1, the one of one, is out there with the rock in his hands. You know, let's go. Here goes the oh my goodness, we got a foul already. Look like Andrew Nemhard was a little too aggressive and just toppled over Seth Curry. Damn, you don't injure Seth Curry already. Goddamn it, the season ain't even start. We all know Seth Curry is a little fragile. I mean, goddamn, Andrew Nemhard trying to take him out. It's crazy. Curry is good. He shook it off. We got a lot of basketball to play. A lot of laughs out there right now. It's 11:48 to go in the first quarter. We just getting started. Shout out to all the Hornets fans out here. Lamelo Ball is out there. NB1, Brandon Miller, B. Mill, inbounding right now as we speak. He gives it to Grant Williams for a wide open 3-ball. He missed it. Rebounded by Miles Turner. Miles Turner finds Tyrese Halliburton, the new
Uh-huh.
Puma man. Here goes Tyrese. Tyrese, he kicks it out. They give it to Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam. And they kick it out to Tyrese. Tyrese with the pass to Nemhard, and he scores it.
Cross queen. Queen cross.
Yeah, but we gotta look out for the Pacers. They do have weapons, they do.
Yeah.
So here goes Brandon Miller, step back 3-ball. He missed it. Rebounded by Nick Rich. Oh, you better look out for Nick Richards. Nick Richards is underrated, y'all. Nick Richards, but Nick Richards is a problem. He was in trade talks. Oh my goodness. And then we got a foul right there. Andrew Nemhard to the rim. It looked like Steph Curry picked up that foul. So a little too overzealous there. Good play right there by Tyrese. We all know Tyrese racks up the assists a lot. Sometimes you finish the game. I mean, the dude got like 15, 13 assists. Like, what the hell? It's crazy.
Facts, man. And that's the thing. You would have one of the Curry's playing with Lonzo Ball. I never thought I'd see that. I never thought I'd see that.
Yeah.
One of the Currys is playing with LaMelo Ball. That's crazy.
Yeah. Here goes Steph Curry. Steph Curry inbounding to LaMelo. Here goes LaMelo. He's picked up by Nemhard. LaMelo shaking and baking. Nemhard, I don't know what he's doing on LaMelo. LaMelo Ball. Oh, he gives it to Grant Williams. Grant Williams picked up by Pascal. Naismith, all on Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller putting the moves on LaMelo with it. LaMelo shaking and baking all the way to the cup. He finds Nick Richards. Nick Richards didn't get the foul. He got knocked out of bounds. Hornets will inbound under the baseline. The game just getting started. We underway. LaMelo Ball, MB1 is live. It's 2-4. Brandon Miller, 3-ball. Cash money. Brandon Miller's 5-4. Here goes Naismith. Nick Richards with the spot. Oh, the Hornets out here playing defense, ladies and gentlemen. You better look out. I'm telling you, Nick Richards is underrated, and Brandon Miller, he ain't fooling around. Brandon Miller, he that dude. I'm telling you, I like what I'm seeing so far. Oh, Miles Turner, he hits a 3-ball, top of the key 3 for Miles Turner. We all know he got that ability. LaMelo Ball picked up by Nemhard. Here goes Brandon Miller with the screen. LaMelo Ball, step back 3-ball. Cash. Oh my goodness. It's 8-7. LaMelo and Brandon Miller back-to-back threes. The 1-2 punch. Hornets.
Come on.
Big time. Big time right now. Here comes Naismith. He gives it to Pascal. Pascal Siakam finds Miles Turner. Miles Turner will shoot that. They give it to Nemhard. Back to Miles Turner all the way to the cup. Oh, he just violated Nick Richards. He hit him with the old school move. It's 8-9 right now. 9:45 to go in the first quarter. LaMelo Ball screen with Grant Williams. LaMelo 3-ball. He missed it. Here goes Tyrese Halliburton, picked up by Brandon Miller. They give it to Naismith. Naismith, he almost turns the ball over. And is it Hornets basketball? Did the Hornets just save it? It looked like it's Hornets basketball. So the Hornets with a big time play to get the possession for themselves. Looked like Brandon Miller saved it. He ran and knocked it off somebody. Brandon Miller with the rock. Picked up by Naismith. He give it to LaMelo. LaMelo on the baseline. He find Grant Williams to Brandon Miller. Wide open 3-ball. Cash. Oh my goodness. You cannot leave Brandon Miller wide open. That's foolish.
Hecky no.
It's foolish. Miles Turner, 3-ball. Cash. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, right back.
Yeah, right back with him. It's 11-12. Indiana right back up. Here goes Grant Williams. Grant Williams, he's surveying the dance floor. He gives it to Nick Richards. Nick Richards has it. They give it to Miller. Oh, Brandon, oh my goodness. Miller was going to hit another 3 on him too, but it looked like it was a moving screen call. So Brandon Miller trying to figure out what the hell is going on. They balling though. It's 11-12. 8:45 to go. Miles Turner moving and grooving. They give it to Nembhard. Screen and roll with Miles Turner. Nembhard gives it to Miles Turner. Step back, mid range, cash. It's 14-11. Here goes the Charlotte Hornets. Brandon Miller has the ball. He got that look in his eye. He got that pep in his step. Here goes the screen with Grant Williams. Brandon Miller, 3-ball, top of the key, cash. Yo, he just walked into that, y'all. Brandon Miller just walked into that 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's 14 up. It's 8:15 to go in the first. Here goes Halliburton. They give it to Turner. Turner. They give it to Naismith. Naismith has it. They give it back to Miles Turner. Miles Turner finds Tyrese under the basket and he scores it. Here goes Lamelo Ball. Lamelo gives it back to Miller. They feed in the hot hand. Miller has it. Miller running everything right now. Miller is controlling the whole show. Oh, screen with Nick Richards. And another moving screen. Nick Richards is making a couple of mistakes that's costing the Charlotte Hornets for whatever reason. We right back with it. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets cooking right now. They got to step it up. I like what I'm seeing from Miller. He's proven that he's going to be one of them go-to. Oh, my God. How the hell did they just leave this guy Tyrese wide open for a clear layup? We got a commercial break. Dex, what's your thoughts on this game early on? You give us your analysis.
Yeah, well, it looks like a mixed bag of bubble gums because Nick Richards is out here making bonehead mistakes and then getting frustrated and not rotating on defense as they see they're double picking Lamelo to try to free up Tyrese Halliburton. And on that last play, the execution was perfect. Lamelo Ball is taking on the task of guarding Tyrese Halliburton. I like that. And Brandon Miller looks like he is scorching on offense. So these two dynamic backcourt for Lamelo and Brandon Miller is working out pretty swell. We just got to get Nick Richards to get his head out of his ass.
Yeah, great call. What do you think you're seeing from Brandon Miller and Lamelo? Because they look like they got something going on right now. What you think?
Yeah, it looks like the game plan was Lamelo wants to slow down Tyrese Halliburton because, Lamelo is on a demonstration of defense. And so every preseason game thus far, Lamelo has took on the toughest task when it comes to the backcourt. And it is really a relishing thing to see and a brave act for Lamelo Ball to take on such tasks because we know that he is very explosive on offense. And now Brandon Miller is showing that he can handle the offensive duties, and Lamelo is more relaxed on taking care of the defense side.
Yeah, great call. Brandon Miller is cooking, y'all. He's walking in the 3-pointers. He's looking a lot more confident. It's like he been here before. He been here. He done that. That's the mentality that I'm catching from Brandon Miller right now. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Shout out to Malaya, Rap God, Dom, Flight Sports TV. We got Lamelo.
I also want to highlight another thing before it escaped my mind. Is that you see that the Charlotte Hornets have played with bullies, and now you see Charlotte Hornets playing with finesse, right? A finesse team. And the Indiana Pacers was the #1 pace team, I believe, last season. So let's see how the Charlotte Hornets adjust to different style of basketball play. Like,
yeah, and it's funny how you say that. That now they're more of a finesse team. Like I said, you around the ball, there's talent there, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, all the other guys, Seth Curry now on this team. So you have talent. And like I said, I like Mark Williams. You see Nick Richardson, he doing a few things. Dex, I like he made some mistakes. So that's fine. That's understandable. But at the same time, it's funny how I said I like Mark Williams, but they are always still showing that glaring issue. And that is what we said a long time about this team. They are missing that big guy presence that can score, that can grab rebounds and protect them. So, like, say they out there, a goal, we see the ball, no question.
He's starting to break up. He's starting to break up, Ray. Brandon Miller just hit another 3-ball, ladies and gentlemen. I keep trying to tell you that Brandon Miller is out here chefing up. You know, it's really crazy what's happening right now with Brandon Miller. It's wild. Also, LaMelo Ball is cooking. Like I said, Brandon Miller trying to calm LaMelo down so he don't wild out on the refs. They both look like LaMelo finally got his guy, you know, on this roster who's going to help alleviate the pressure. You know, Miller want to win for real, so you got two guys that want to win. They drafted well. Now,
Ray,
what'd you say, Dan?
Ray's most hated player is in the game right now. Cody Martin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
LaMelo's on the bench.
Don't bring it up, man. You know, I've been doing good, man. You trying to make me go back, man.
Mr. Cody Martin. Let's see if he have a good year this year. You never know, Ray.
Oh Lord, man. Jesus. Y'all about to make me take some pain medications for my brain for them two, boy. Cody and Caleb. Good God. Every time I see them twins, boy. Woo!
The twins.
Yes.
Well, here comes the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner was fouled down low. Looked like either Miller fouled him, but Miller directed traffic too. You know, LaMelo is on the bench, and Miller is running the show right now. I mean, he's showing that he's more than capable. You know, being that go-to guy, give him the ball, get the hell out the way. I don't think I've seen this from the Hornets since LaMelo's been there. Everybody got to be good, especially Miles. He got to join this party. Oh man, Nemhard, he's going to the line for 2 shots. This is why it's so deflating that they lost Mark Williams. You know, especially for a team that had to win. What you was gonna say, Dax?
No, I was saying I think they tagged Brandon Miller with another foul. So
yeah,
I don't know how many he got right now, but he got to slow down.
Yeah, you know, it's preseason, but you're right about that. But like I said, they look like they're trying to get into form. You know, this is the last game, so you want to try to make sure you rolling in hot.
You know, facts, man.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, man, listen, hit that like, hit that sub, share on your socials, your Twitter, your Instagram. Man, Flight Sports TV doing it big out here. Flight covering the LaMelo Ball, them Hornets versus Indiana Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton. So please, man, support your boy any way you can. Hit the like, you know, yes, sir.
Tyrese hit him with the no look. Here come Brandon Miller pushing up with pace all the way to the cup, to the paint. He finds Grant Williams for a corner 3 ball. He missed it. Rebounded by Tyrese. He kicks it out to Pascal Siakam. They give it to Nemhard. Nemhard finds Tyrese. Tyrese shoots it from 50, and he missed it. Goddamn, that should have been a foul. You got Naismith out here just like it's goddamn football. It's 17-20. 6:09 to go in the first. You know, let's see what happens. Here goes Micic. Micic is out on the floor, picked up by Nemhard. Micic. Here comes Grant Williams with the screen. Micic kicks it out to Grant Williams. They give it to Martin. Martin has the ball. They find Grant Williams in the post. Grant Williams with the fade. He missed it. And they couldn't get the rebound. Here comes the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton crossing half court, picked up by Micic. They give it to Miles Turner with the screen and roll, and he shoots it. And man, that was a hell of a play by Turner. It's 22-17. 5:30 to go in the first. Here comes Micic. Screen with Grant Williams. Micic walks into a 3, and he missed it. Rebounded by Martin, and he puts it in. And 1. It's 19-22. Hornets looking to cut the lead to 2. Good game right now. 5:24 to go. LaMelo's on the bench. We got a lot more LaMelo Ball to play. These guys are looking to get into, you know, NBA season form. You know, it don't get no better than the last game of the preseason. That's why you see a lot of pep in a lot of these guys' steps. You know, they move it with a lot more, you know, care and things of that nature. You know, so just be on the lookout. It's Flight Sports, 5:24 to go in the first quarter. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. Martin shoots it, and he missed it. But it was rebounded, and they called the foul. Grant Williams looked like Grant Williams with the big-time save, and somebody fouled him. They said the foul is on the floor. Look, it's on the Pacers, so the Hornets will get a side out. Brandon Miller going to inbound the basketball. Here comes B. Mill. Brandon Miller finds Micic. Screen coming, Micic. Oh, Micic tried to throw up the alley and he missed it. Here comes Turner. They find McConnell. Here goes the Indiana Pacers. McConnell has it. They're looking for Turner. They give it to Pascal Siakam. Pascal on the baseline. McConnell all the way to the cup. They give it back to Turner, and Turner scores it. Good play by T.J. McConnell. It's 19-24. Here comes Brandon Miller. Screen coming for Miller. Oh, Brandon Miller shaking and baking. They give it to Micic. They give it to Grant Williams. They're looking for Brandon Miller. Micic has the ball. Micic's going to have to get aggressive. Screen and roll. What the hell? When the Charlotte Hornets making a series of mistakes. Turnover. Pacers ball. This is a crazy game right now. Here goes Miles Turner. What the hell? He's going to knock his ass over. That's crazy. It's 19-24, 4:34 to go in the first. Crazy game right now. Shout out Jessica. Shout out everybody in the chat. Pascal Siakam at the line for two, and he missed the first free throw. 4:34 to go in the first. Tijan Salon is checking in the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Hornets rookie. Let's see. He's had a good, preseason. I must admit. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people was worried about him. But he's shown signs of life. He's gonna be a good player. He wants to be a good player at the very least, and he already got in there with a rebound. And for the Hornets to be where they want to be, he's got to be something. They drafted him really high. TJ, they kick it out to Miller for three. He missed it. Martin with the rebound, and he gets it stripped by Halliburton. Halliburton with the rock all the way to the cup. They kick it out to TJ McConnell. It looked like it's going to be a turnover right here. Hornets basketball, 4:08 to go. TJ McConnell is upset. He feel like they lost the ball, but it is what it is. It really don't make sense challenging a play this early. It is the preseason, for crying out loud. The other dude hit it. That's what they call it, Hornets basketball. Let's see. It look like they reversed the call. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out Gemini, TJ McConnell with a big time score. 19-26. Here goes Micic. They kick it out to TJ and Salon. TJ with the rock. TJ kicks it out, and it looked like dude was fouled. I forgot what's my man name, number 14 for the Charlotte Hornets. Dabate. I get his name mixed up.
Or you can say Musa.
How do they pronounce it?
Musa.
Musa. Okay, that's better. Musa. Who's that? That's Wiseman. Wiseman checking in the game. We got it to commercial break. It's 20-26. 3:46 to go. Dex, what's your thoughts on this game as we head into commercial break? There's a lot of excitement, a lot of action.
Well, we saw a lot of Brandon Miller early on, and he had a slew of buckets as he was scorching the Indiana Pacers, but that seemed to simmer down, and now it looks like the Charlotte Hornets is scrambling to see who's going to put the baby in the basket net. And it's the awful thing to look at right now is Indiana is trying to separate themselves and put this one away early. So I thought when you come to Naptown, you're supposed to turn up, but it looks like the Charlotte Hornets came to Naptown to take a nap.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But let's see what the Hornets do. They know what's at stake. I can't echo that enough. I like what I'm seeing from Miller, and also I like what I'm seeing from Lamelo Ball. They look like they further establishing that 1-2 punch. I know we get caught up with the Airbnb days with with Miles Bridges, but for the Hornets to really do something, serious, it's going to be off the back of Lamelo and Miller. And you heard Miles Bridges state that, in his, basically training camp interviews and stuff. He said that LaMelo and Miller would do most of the scoring, and he's just there if they need him. And he needs to keep that mentality. He's gotten his money, so nobody should be out here, looking to go for self. So everybody should be looking to play in the team concept. So I just hope that the Hornets can make the playoffs, man, because I know that I want to see LaMelo at that stage. We haven't had an opportunity. We've seen him play in a lot of different games, big games, but we all know to be a true NBA legend, the NBA playoffs is where you prove it, So that's why I want to see the Ball brothers, period. Let's see if they can get there this year. It's hard to gauge. It is the preseason. I don't want to go too crazy, but I like what I'm seeing. You can see the positives and everything that's in place. And they dealing with injuries too. That's another thing we got to put in consideration. They're without Mark Williams. That's a big loss. That's their starting center, y'all. So there's a lot of catching up they're gonna have to do. It's 20-26 right now. Musa is at the line. 3:46 to go in the first quarter. Let's see what happens. He missed a goddamn free throw. Here comes T.J. McConnell for the Indiana Pacers. He's back with it. Meach is picking up T.J. McConnell. McConnell has a screen to roll with Wiseman. They're surveying the dance floor. James Wiseman in the post. Wiseman up, and he couldn't convert it. T.J. Salon has the rock. They give it to Meachich. Meachich has the ball. Screen with T.J. That should have been a turnover. Meachich down there tripped up and slid on the goddamn floor. They give it to T.J. Martin has the ball. Screen coming. Martin from deep corner, and he missed it. It's a foul on the floor. It looked like either T.J. or Musa. It's crazy what's going on. There's a lot of back and forth going on right now. LaMelo is on the bench. Miller is out there. LaMelo is on the bench, y'all. LaMelo will be back in the game shortly. We don't know exactly how many minutes he's going to be playing, but it's going to be a good game. So no matter what, nonetheless, it's 20-26. 3:06 to go in the first. Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. It's been an electrifying, early start to this game. And if there's any sight, to what it's going to be like, when the season starts, it's going to be something epic. Nonetheless, it's, here we go. We back with it. T.J. McConnell has the rock. He's crossing half court. They kick it out. You got a screen coming. James Wiseman, damn. T.J. McConnell has it. They kick it out. And Wiseman got a shit blocked. Here comes Musa. They give it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller gives it to T.J. Salon from three, and he airballed it. That was an ugly shot. That might have been the ugliest shot I ever seen him shoot. That was a real bad miss from T.J. But I like the confidence. Just got to keep shooting it. I wouldn't mind him going to the paint as well. I know we get caught up in three ball and all that, but we want to see guys going to the cup. That's another thing. That's key. McConnell's going to the line right now for two shots. T.J. McConnell, he's a real playoff threat. Seems like he always rises to the occasion. You want to have a guy like that on your team. Period. That's what you want. LaMelo is back in the game. LaMelo Ball, MB1, and you got Nick Richards coming in. Not Nick Richards, Nick Smith Jr. So that's epic. I don't think we've seen Nick Smith yet. It's been a minute since I've seen him. But he had a hell of a summer league. Shout out to Nick Richards. His development is good. McConnell at the free throw line right now. He missed the first free throw. It's 20-27. 2:34 to go. Here comes Nick Smith. Nick Smith is inbound and they give it to Lamelo. Lamelo Ball has it, picked up by TJ McConnell. Oh, Lamelo tried to hit TJ with the laser and it got intercepted. Turnover. Here come the Indiana Pacers. Indiana has the rock. They up 7. TJ McConnell putting the moves on Martin. TJ picking up McConnell. McConnell kicks it out. 3-ball. Indy, they couldn't convert it. Wiseman couldn't get the rebound. Charlotte Hornets basketball. Nick Smith Jr. is inbounding it to LaMelo Ball. TJ McConnell is on LaMelo. This should be pretty interesting. McConnell think he can guard everybody. So here we go. It's 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. LaMelo crossing half court. McConnell on him. They're shaking and baking. Screen coming with TJ and LaMelo. Oh, LaMelo all the way to the cup and he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2 shots. No, hold on. That's a moving screen. Pardon me. So TJ, he's a rookie. I mean, he gets the pass. But I like the movement by LaMelo. You're seeing the athleticism and everything. TJ McConnell, they kick it out to Wiseman. Wiseman, he on his last stop. I think Wiseman, he gonna be out of the league if it don't work out here in Indiana. Anybody know the history with Wiseman and the Charlotte Hornets, Lamelo, so they all connected. Lamelo has the ball. TJ McConnell picking up Lamelo. Lamelo crossing half court. Met by McConnell to give it to Nick Smith to LaMelo screen with Musa back to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. with the floater, and he get big time score by Nick Smith Jr. I like what they got going on. He's got to step up. Trey Mann has emerged. You can't get lost in the shuffle out here. Here comes, I forgot what the hell his name is. Damn. Shout out to Indiana Pacers, man. They got a lot of weapons out here on the floor. Nick Smith Jr. They kick it to LaMelo. Oh, LaMelo pump fakes for 3. Got McConnell in the air. They give it to Nick Smith Jr. for 3. He missed it. TJ has it. TJ launches a 3. Oh, in and out. Martin gets the rock. They give it to LaMelo. LaMelo launches it from 50, and he missed it. See, somebody should have took it to the paint right there. I didn't like the shot selection by the Hornets in that possession. They got to get better shots, going into the season. Here comes Indy. McConnell still out there trying to make plays happen. TJ with the big-time rebound off of a Pacers miss. Here comes LaMelo for the Hornets to get the last shot. It's 22-29. Here goes LaMelo. Time winding down. LaMelo beating the double team. LaMelo wanted a foul. He didn't get it. Martin shoots a 3 and he makes it. It's 25-29. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets, man. It was the end of the first quarter. Dex, we at the conclusion of the first quarter. Break down your thoughts and analysis of the first quarter for both teams.
Yeah, first of all, shout out to Naptown for hosting your Charlotte Hornets Buzz City in effect in Indiana flight coming off that I-70 corridor right here in Indianapolis. I think that when the Hornets came to town, they was greeted with a little hostility. There was no hospitality for the Hornets due to the fact of the tension between Puma and Puma Sports. Puma got Tyrese Halliburton plastered as the face of their financial movement, and Puma Sport got LaMelo Ball plastered for their face of their financial movement. So there is no love lost between these two teams. Everybody knows what's at stake here. And even though it's a preseason game, it seemed like to me they're kind of hiding Tyrese Halliburton, because I noticed once Tyrese Halliburton was out of the game, they start to put a little more 94 feet pressure on LaMelo Ball. But when Tyrese Halliburton's in the game, he's not exerting that kind of energy. So nonetheless, the Indiana Pacers is up. They're playing some pretty good, energetic basketball. And Miles Turner, do they have an answer for Miles Turner? I don't think so. So Nick Richard has fell asleep at the wheel, and Brandon Miller has served as the Charlotte Hornets leading scorer in this first quarter. And I like what I'm seeing from Charlotte scoring wise, but the defense seemed to be a little step behind, because uh, Indiana's getting to their space, and Miles Turner is taking advantage of the lackadaisical defense the Charlotte Hornets have shown so far. So we got another 12 minutes of basketball. Let's see what the Charlotte Hornets do in this edition of tonight's preseason basketball game. Like,
Yeah, most definitely, man. The Hornets have got a lot to prove. It's 25-29. Lamelo looked like he wanted to call, towards the end of that quarter, but Martin hitting the three, I think, smoothed things over. So I think both teams, finished pretty decent. Lamelo is still out there, and he's forcing turnovers. He's making a big impact out there. Here comes the Indiana Pacers. They inbound them. They kick it out. I gotta get this guy's name. I keep forgetting some of these Pacers players' name. Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, that's why I got his name mixed up. Here comes McConnell with the spin move. Oh, that would have been crazy if he would have scored that. Martin with the rock. Oh, Martin. Oh, my goodness. Showtime. They threw it up to Nick Richards with an alley-oop. Damn near. That was Nick Smith Jr. That was damn near from half court. He's pulling some Lonzo shit. He tried to. Here you go. Oh, big time stop by T-Jan. T-Jan out here making blocks. He's showing himself defensively. T-Jan Salon is going to be a big pickup for the Hornets, man. They just got to be patient with him, let him develop. Once he figure it out, I think he's going to be a problem.
right, what shoes do LaMelo got on? Oh, good block by LaMelo. Good block, good defense.
Yeah, he got MBO threes. That's the spark. So that's not the latest one. He just came out with the MBO fours. I don't think I've seen him play in those sneakers. So he playing in the MBO threes. Nick Smith, he missed it. But he is playing in his sneakers, though. It's interesting, the shoes that LaMelo choose to wear when he want to wear them. Uh-oh. Here goes Nick Smith Jr. And it looked like it was a foul there. A turnover. It's 27-31, 10:45 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets playing a little clumsy, but the game is still close, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, good call of that. Nick Smith Jr. Oh my goodness, who the hell blocked him? That was Benedict Mathurin. God damn. What is he, Dwight Howard? He snatched his shit out the air. I know he heard footsteps, but he looked like he got fouled. So Nick Smith is going to the line for two. He made the first free throws, 28-31. 10:34 to go in the second quarter. Nick Smith, he scores it. Here goes the Charlotte Hornets. It's 29-31. 10:27 to go in the second quarter. There's a lot of pushing going on. The game is getting more intense, y'all. It's getting close. 29-31. Here goes Benedict Mathurin all the way to the cup, and he got it stolen by Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. Oh, good pass to Nick Richards. Nick Richards scores it. Oh man, Nick Richards got moves in the post. T.J. McConnell. Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. We headed to commercial break. The Charlotte Hornets have tied the game, Dex. Rick Carlisle want to talk things over. What's going on, man? What's the latest on this game?
Well, I like the resiliency from the Charlotte Hornets as they fight back with the Hornets out there with Lamelo, and that's a good sign. We want to make sure the Charlotte Hornets continue to have a post while they're out there in that town because they could be rocked to sleep real fast, real easy. Like,
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Indiana Pacers, man. They're doing big things to themselves. They made a big trade for Pascal. You know, it's big business. Shout out Ball Facts in the building. They already know what it is. My guy was good. Man, you already know what it is, man. You know, NBA season picking up. You know, a lot of Ball family content, as you can see. A whole lot of Lamelo. You know, tonight the Charlotte Hornets they gotta get things going. You know, they got a serious season ahead of them. You know, it's big business. You know, that's all I can tell you. Lamelo Ball and the Hornets, man, they're about to cook up this year. Especially, like I said, Brandon Miller, he gonna take the next step. I like what I'm seeing from Brandon Miller. We ain't never see Miles Bridges tonight. Even the rookie got a little talent too. You know, we gotta be patient with the rookie. You know, shout out to Ball Facts. You know, coming through. He said people been talking real reckless about MB1 when it comes to, oh man, you know, you're right about that. You know, like I said, with this whole Puma situation, you know, there's a lot of stories to be told. You know, it's a lie. We in the midst of what's the deal, Dex? What's your thoughts on what Ball Facts is saying?
Shout out to Ball Facts. Shout out to Ball Facts, most definitely. One of the iconic figures in this here YouTube landscape, putting forth some very, very intriguing and interesting and attractive editing videos out there. One of the best to do it. Now, the thing of this game is that it's a bag of mixed tricks. And so for the rookie Tijan, aka Terror Squad, is that he gets an opportunity flight to really feel the atmosphere of the flexibility of the NBA teams as they pursue their stratagem night in and night out, right? Because he has faced against the New York Knicks, and we know they're a tough, bruisy, bully team. And now it's a switch of reels basically on the opposite polar of each other, whereas Indiana is more finesse. And so let's see how he adjusts. You know what I'm saying? We good with Miller, we good with Miles, we good with Lamelo. Let's see how the rookie adjusts in playing different styles of basketball. Right?
Yeah, most definitely, bro. We back with it. It's 31 to 34. Pardon me. Here goes Lamelo all the way to the cup, and there's a foul on the floor. Lamelo was pushing it with pace all the way to the cup. McConnell swear he can guard everybody. Him and Lamelo having a live. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Lamelo started to turn it up. Nemhard, pardon me, Benedict Mathurin. You know, I get him and Nemhard mixed up for whatever reason. Here goes Nick Smith Jr. He balling too. Oh, Lamelo all the way to the cup. Lamelo, he gives it to T-Jan. Wide open 3-ball. He missed it. T-Jan is off tonight, but Lamelo was finding him. You know, he found him with a wide open look too. He's got to convert those looks. Here goes Benedict Mathurin. He missed it. Rebounded by Nick Richards. Lamelo Ball has it. He's crossing half court, met by T.J. McConnell. Screen and roll with Nick Richards. Lamelo all the way to the cup. Nick Richards couldn't convert that alley-oop. They was looking for a foul. They did not get it. He's wild. 3-point game right now. 3-point game. Yeah, he got fouled. He definitely got fouled. This guy Walker just, that was dirty. Too bad he was Nick Richards. He wasn't going to get that call. Tyrese is back in the game. I can't wait till the season start, man. So so Lamelo could put this shit to bed. You know, they must have forgot who won Rookie of the Year. They must think that shit happened by accident. I don't know. You know, it's something going on. You know, I think people got amnesia. That's what I think they got. You know, nonetheless, it's 31-34. LaMelo Ball inbounding. They give it to Meaches. Screen and roll coming with Nick Richards. Meaches shaking and baking. He kicks it out to LaMelo. Screen with Nick Richards. LaMelo with the step back. But oh my goodness, that would have been a crazy assist. If he would have converted that assist, man, I would have to go take a walk. You understand? That was wild. What LaMelo just pulled. You know, he did like a 360, tried to do a 360 assist to Nick Richards. That was crazy. Here goes Pascal Siakam. He missed it in the mid-range. Here goes LaMelo with the rebound. They find Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller has the ball. He kicks it to LaMelo. Screen with Nick Richards. LaMelo finds Miller. Miller with the ball all the way to the cup. Miller gives it out to Meaches. Meaches has the ball. They kick it to LaMelo. LaMelo Ball has the rock. LaMelo all the way to the cup, and he missed it. But Nick Richards got the rebound and put it up. It's 33-34, 8:20 to go in the second quarter. Pascal Siakam, he kicks it out to Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese, they kick it out to Pascal. Pascal Siakam finds Nembhard. Nembhard all the way to the cup. They kick it out to Miles Turner. Miles Turner goes up on Nick Richards, and Nick Richards fouls him. So they got to be a little smarter down there.
I'm still waiting to see what the hell this Grant Williams usage is. Because I'm not seeing anything from Grant Williams. He's not giving Charlotte anything right now.
Nothing. Well, you got to be giving them something back. It's 33-35. LaMelo's going to the bench. Steph Curry is checking in. 8:08 to go. Shout out Basil in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's rock and reflect sports. You know, this guy Turner already got 15, you know, in the second quarter. This guy, he getting in the regular season form. Turner made the second free throw. It's 33-36. Nietzsche has the ball picked up by Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton has it. The Charlotte Hornets just turned it over. Charles Lee is encouraging the Charlotte Hornets. Tyrese inbounding, they kick it to Nembhard. Back to Tyrese, picked up by Meaches. Now you got Miller picking up Tyrese Halliburton. See, that's what I want to see from Brandon Miller. If you want to be Paul George, and he just forced a goddamn moving screen. So Brandon Miller out there playing defense. So that's another thing. He fighting over screens. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, Miles Turner literally grabbed him and then turned into a soccer player.
Yeah.
You know,
If you want to be Paul George, Paul George played defense too. You know, it's not just all offense. You know, so that's what I want to see from Miller. You know, the defensive.
Yeah, but you saw how Miles Turner grabbed
Miller
and then turned into a soccer player like he did no wrong when he got red flag.
Yeah, I know. He probably thought he wasn't gonna, they wasn't gonna see it or something. I don't know. Miller getting them calls this season. He could have probably pulled that on somebody else. But here goes Seth. Oh, Brandon Miller, wide open 3-ball. Cash. Yo, Brandon Miller is the truth. Yeah, Brandon Miller is the truth, y'all. He gonna be a problem this season. He clearly gonna be one of them guys. 38-36. He gonna be scoring the ball at
Brandon Miller,
a high rate.
To me, kind of act like a young Robert Horry.
You think so?
This is what vintage Robert Horry used to do on the Rocket when he played on the Rocket. You know what I'm saying? Prior to him being traded to Phoenix. This is the shit that Robert Horry was doing.
Yeah, I don't know about Horry. You know, it's a tough call. You know.
Nah, vintage Horry. I'm not talking about old Horry. When he got into it with Danny Ainge and then threw the towel in his face and got traded to the Lakers. I'm not talking that Horry. That Horry was kind of a one-trick pony. But the vintage Robert Horry, he took over Otis position. And we know Otis Thorpe was a bruiser and a forcer. He could palm the ball off the dribble. And Robert Horry took his spot, made him I don't know whatever happened to Otis Thorpe once Robert Horry took his job. Vintage Robert Horry was like that. Like the man could dunk from the free throw line. Robert Horry. I'm talking about in game.
Yeah, I believe it. Now, the free throw line jump is so overblown through the years. People ain't really jumping from the free throw line anyway. I
Yeah, but
mean,
I'm just saying though, that's how
three,
athletic
four,
Robert
five
Horry is.
steps ahead.
Because a lot of people just remember Robert Horry from the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They ain't checking Robert Horry from the damn Rockets. Go back and check the footage.
Right.
The dude was a monster. They was like, that's like baby Scottie Pippen. That's what they
Wow.
compared Robert Horry to.
Shout out to Robert Horry, but higher on Robert Horry.
I don't know, man. That's what Brandon Miller seems to. Listen, I know it doesn't sound uh, edible. I know it doesn't sound that. It's hard to digest, but a young Robert Horry was a flyer. All he did was run up and down that court like a gazelle. You know what I'm saying? And dunking on people. And had the 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's not a bad comparison, though. Young Robert Horry. That's not a bad comparison.
It's not. Miller got 15 tonight, 5 or 7. But I think that it's gonna be a little bit better, believe it or not.
Yeah. His ceiling is much higher than Robert Horry, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And they went to the same college, matter of fact. Both of them went to Alabama. Sure did. Robert Horry was an outstanding collegiate player at Alabama.
Yeah, man. Lamelo is on the bench right now. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. This guy Pascal Siakam on the block. I forgot. I keep forgetting this dude's name.
How dump truck that?
Meaches. Melo corner 3 ball. Oh, he missed it, but he got fouled.
Yeah, he got
going
fouled.
to
He's
line for
going to shoot
3.
3. Turner's out here acting a little rough right now.
Yeah, what you mean?
He's touching on everybody, man. Turner said, "You gonna feel me?" Oh, so Turner came out real. Oh, they gonna check his flight. It looks like it's up for review. So was that challenged? Did Rick Carlisle challenge that play to save his big man from embarrassment? Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. And he's looking. Turner, you should be ashamed of yourself. He's looking down right at Brandon Miller's feet.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the people you got to let them land.
Man, Miles Turner's a soccer player, man. Can't do no wrong. That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah.
So it looks like Brandon Miller might shoot 2 flights.
Yeah.
I like his aggression. I like Brandon Miller's aggression. He's not waiting on anybody to spoon feed him. He's going out cooking his own meal.
Yeah. Maybe this guy didn't know that he did that. He landed on his goddamn foot.
And the Charlotte Hornets, what's going to be their burden to bear on flight is that the Charlotte Hornets going to have to get some muscle. Oh, wait a minute, it's technical.
Who got the technical?
Might be Carlisle.
Well, Carlisle always flipping.
Or Turner. Oh, I think Turner got the technical. But, what's going to be the beast of burden for the Charlotte Hornets is they have to get some muscle. I mean, they're lacking muscle big time. Like, when you look at the Charlotte Hornets and their front court, they're very malnourished.
Wow.
And Richard can't do it by himself. He can't.
Yo, you talking about like just Nick Richards?
Yeah, he can't handle that. That's a civil duty that is beyond his skill set.
Yeah, well, I think he's gonna be good when Mark Williams get back. You know,
Yeah, that'll
go
be
to
a
the
tandem.
bench.
But until then, Charlotte's in big trouble when the season starts. I can see that already.
Yeah, when
They're
Nick
gonna have to have
Richards,
a hell of a shooting night to get
they're
out
gonna
of
try
some
to put
trouble.
they're gonna try to put his ass in some pick and roll.
Okay, here we go. We back.
Yep. Grant Williams doing big
Nothing.
things.
Nothing from Grant Williams.
Nothing
You
right
get
now.
absolutely nothing. Pure
Well,
game energy. Nothing.
he's
Nothing
gonna
you
be a
can
good
do.
locker room guy.
Man, that's like drafting receiver saying, "Oh, he's a good blocker. He can block. He can block downfield."
Yeah, you got a point there. But he was a big. He was in that trade for PJ.
Yeah, it's something going on. I don't know, but Grant Williams, you're not getting anything from him.
Yeah. Hopefully he stepped it up in the season. He a veteran. Brandon Miller.
Pass Miller. You got to be careful.
Yeah. But they said, he just dunked on this nigga.
My God!
Yeah, oh my goodness. He just dunked on Turner.
Like he deserved it. Turner deserved that because he's been trying to play like a bully. And what an aerial incursion from Brandon Miller. This is mad crazy how he got up in the air and it was an assault at the highest apex of the atmosphere.
That was wild. Miller.
That might be clipped out. Somebody need to clip that shit out because that's going to go viral.
Even though he didn't really dunk on him, though.
That's a dunk. No, that's a dunk still. You don't have to touch the rim to dunk.
It's,
maybe that might wake up. Ooh. Grant Williams finally. Ooh, like M.A. I'm sounding like M.A. on that one. Young M.A., huh? Ooh. Like, what you know about young M.A.?
Wow. I mean, she nice.
Me too.
Miller going stupid. Especially while Melo was on the bench.
Ooh, nice block.
Good block.
Nice block by Musa.
Musa,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh. Damn, that would have been crazy. So the game is looking a little sloppy right now.
Yeah. Melo is balling now. That's a charge. That's a charge. Grant Williams said. See what Grant doing shit ain't showing up.
It looked like it might be a charge. And you know what's like? This is what I don't like, man. What's up with these teams playing games with the people, right? Talking about game day decisions or game time decisions. Knowing damn well the player's gonna play.
I don't know.
That don't help nobody. That helps the bookie. That helps Vegas. Because Vegas know who's gonna play.
Yeah, that don't help the paying customer who just want to go to the game.
Thank you. You feel me?
Yeah.
But they don't care about that.
They should always be first. The customer should always be first.
Yeah, but they don't care about that. That's the old business model. Customer's never wrong. Customer must be first. They don't give a damn. They trying to screw you over because they want Vegas to win all the money.
Yeah, good call.
With the defense.
Melo, yeah.
Oh, nice try.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, somebody's hurt. What happened? Something happened. Is it a turnover? Brandon Miller in the turnover?
I have no idea.
Brandon Miller ran over somebody. Wasn't looking, trying to get down court. Oh, that was Tyrese. He ran over Tyrese. You know you can't do that. Not in that town.
No. Here goes Nemhard. They give it to Tyrese, picked up by Brandon Miller, too.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good
Here
shot.
comes Lamelo.
Lamelo.
Here comes Lamelo. Can he answer? Lamelo trying to answer. You can tell the way he did with that ball. Lamelo!
Seth.
Answer!
Seth. Good play by Seth.
Good
Seth hit
answer.
threes. Yeah,
Shout out
Hornets
to
hit.
YOLO. Shout out to Wimbledon 45. Shout out to Thunder. Shout out to Basil Carpenter Jr. Ray Kingdom had graced the panel earlier. Definitely ball facts in the building. Malaysia. Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, Jessica. Shout out to
Oh,
DJ
Tyrese.
Gemini 504. Long time no see, my brother.
Oh, shout out Gemini. Here goes Lamelo.
Musa. Good slam, Musa. The Charlotte is just trying to hang in there, even though LaMelo is having a despicable game. Charlotte's down by 9. Wait a minute, Charlotte's up.
Yeah.
Charlotte's up by 9.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing this game backwards all this time.
Yeah. What's the deal, Purple?
Up by 9, and LaMelo is having a disastrous performance.
Hello.
So
Shout
when I
out
say
Purple.
LaMelo's doing bad, here go purple.
No, that is not it.
Don't give us your breakdown, purple. We ready. We can
I
digest
don't
it.
have nothing to break down because I can't see.
Oh, damn.
Man, that's cold.
I'm for real. I can't see. I literally can't see.
Yeah.
My
And you know what? You weren't even in the area. I don't know why they black. Oh,
No,
Indiana.
not like I can't watch the game. Like I can't see. Like
You went to
my vision
the
is blurry.
optometrist? You went to the optometrist or something?
No, my vision is blurry. That's what I mean by I can't see.
With your sugar high?
No, I got astigmatism in one of my eyes. So I can, like, without glasses, I can see. I can't see basically.
I got astigmatism as well, but mine's small. You
Yeah.
got a large one?
Yeah, I get my glasses tomorrow, so it'll be. I'll feel so much better. with it.
Man. Yeah. I remember when I first found out I had to wear glasses.
Like I can't believe how blurry. Like when I went to go get my eyes checked, I was shocked. Like because I don't feel like, but it makes sense because over the last couple of months I've been having trouble, like seeing up close and far away, even with colors. Certain colors, it's just being like real blurry. So
Oh.
Yeah. Lamelo's still out on the floor, too. Nick Richards with a big time dunk. Looked like Grant Williams and Nick Richards with a connection. I like what I'm seeing from Grant Williams. He's doing a lot of plays that don't show up in the stat sheet.
you mean never mind.
Melo been balling tonight, too.
I'm happy.
And he showed leadership.
We haven't seen much of Trey Manning.
He ain't even come in the game. Trey Manning.
Melo take a hard dive to the floor.
It looked like he looked at his wrist, didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't realize Charlotte was up. I'm thinking that Indiana was up all this time because I wasn't watching the score. I was just watching the play.
Wow.
Now, Dex, how did that happen?
55-48. The Charlotte Hornets is up with a minute and 7 seconds to go to half.
Yeah.
So we got approximately 64 seconds to half.
Grant Williams for
Was that
3.
Grant Williams? Yeah,
Good
that was
play
Grant
by
Williams.
Grant.
He's starting to wake up. The little
Yeah.
chubby wubby. He's starting to wake up.
Yeah. Good play. Good play, Grant Williams. Who ball is it? Pacers ball.
If Charlotte can hold on to this, and this would be a really nice win going into the season, as they will have back-to-back wins, right?
Yeah. I think they need it more than that.
So there's a little indecision of who the ball belongs to. It looks like Nick Richards hit it out last. So to me, that's Pacer ball.
A good call. That's under review right now. Yeah, like I said, Miller been cooking tonight, y'all. Anybody that's just joining, Miller's he the star right now. He cooking. He really been alleviating pressure from Lamelo. Lamelo didn't have to really do much. That's gonna be good.
Well, that's a good sign that as a team, especially against the Pacers, and we'll see if that continues. But that's been my biggest question. Like, who, if LaMelo and or Miller is having a bad game, who else can step up? So who's the second leading scorer?
Who today?
Probably Williams. It might be Williams. I don't think LaMelo got too much of anything.
Melo got 3 points. It's Nick Richards. 10 points.
Okay. What Grant Williams have? Like,
Grant Williams got 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and steal. See, I told you, he's doing a lot of other things.
Okay, got you.
He's gonna be the garbage man, for the Hornets. He's gonna do all the dirty work.
So LaMelo haven't done much. Keyshawn Salon hasn't done much. But you can't expect a rookie to be prolific night in and night out. He's going to hit a wall, and he's going to have some nights where he struggles, and he doesn't have the mindset to really shake that because he's learning how to play the game at the same time, be a good player and an asset on the court.
No Miles Bridges either.
Yeah, I mentioned that already. No Miles Bridges.
Yeah. Crazy game.
They hold it up, right?
Huh?
I mean, they hold it up to what they got. Purple. There was a return of Cody Martin.
Jax. You being funny.
Ray was so sick, he left the pen.
You being funny. That man got a contract for that team. He just been injured for the last, I think, 2 seasons? Because I think that was a 4-year deal. Yeah. 33, whatever it is. It's 4 years because next year is his last year. So 2 years, I think. I don't fucking know. Maybe 3.
So we should see more of Cody Martin in the second half. I suggest.
That's what you feel. I know they need to get his value up. Maybe Miami will take on this brother too, and he can have
that man already hit his feeling.
Isaiah ain't gonna like that. I seen him in the chat yesterday. I was like, it's my luck, Isaiah Curry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, we ain't talking about them today. Miami. And I know he definitely wasn't here when I said they was gonna get 35 wins.
Yep.
You said the Hornets gonna get 35 wins?
Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay, got LaMelo on the ball.
Yeah, LaMelo got it. Shutting it down. Picked up by them hard. Let's see what happens. Screen coming. Gives it to Seth. Seth from deep. Cash. I'll tell you, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see LaMelo kicking it out to Seth. I said they have better shooters. Look, you
Like,
remember last year? It was who the hell was getting those shots? Well, I forgot these people names.
Kevin Rozier.
Nah, it was Rozier. I forgot what's that dude. What's that fool name? Damn.
The Charlotte Hornets flight, while you trying to recollect, the Charlotte Hornets have another
Halftime.
60 plus basketball. 60 plus. This could be really ugly and nasty for the NBA landscape because the Indiana Pacers was the number one pace team last season per 100 possessions. And the Charlotte Hornets is running these people out the gym. And no Miles Bridges, no Mark Williams. I mean, come on. No Trey Mann. Do you want me to continue? This could be some really scary, nasty work right here. And LaMelo is not having guess who's coming over for dinner moment. You know, this is not one of those moments for LaMelo. So, and the Charlotte Hornets is doing what they're doing. So, what you guys think about that?
Say it again. What's the name?
Say what again?
You was cutting in and out.
Oh, I was saying this is almost like a watershed moment for Charlotte as a whole unit because there's no Miles, there's no Trey Mann, there's no Mark Williams, and the Charlotte Hornets is running these people out the gym in their own court. And this is another demonstration of Charlotte Hornets putting up a plus 60 half of basketball. That's crazy. And they're still missing a chunk of their starting lineup.
Well,
I
that's
mean, Brandon Miller is playing outstanding, and LaMelo Ball has barely broke the ice. So you know the second half is going to be mad crazy for LaMelo Ball.
Like I said, that's a good thing. Like I said, for the team in general, for Brandon Miller, some of my stuff is being answered. I just hope it continues in the regular season, and stuff like that. That they're able to remain competitive. They able to hold on to leads and stuff like that.
That's a good thing. But the only reason why I'm particular about the half is I put up my microscope or magnifying glass is because you're detailing their first five against your first five, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since Miles is not playing, that's to say Miles is injured or something, like Mark Williams.
He is.
So you have to plug and play, right? And the pieces that they're putting in to plug and play, the chemistry is showing that this could be a well-oiled machine if everybody buys in to the stratagem of the framework of Coach Charles Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, your worries was what happens when LaMelo crash out and doesn't have a good game. Well, we're looking at it right now in the first half of this year's game being hosted by the Indiana Pacers down in Naptown. LaMelo is not having a stellar first half game. Matter of fact, the type of half LaMelo is having is like he's sleepwalking or he's napping while dribbling the ball. And yet, the Hornets still nestled 60 plus points for the half of that basketball. That's what I'm focused on because that half represents their first five, your first five. And now in the second half, it really doesn't matter because, you're putting in players that got one last chance to try to make the team. So things can get a little sloppy. Things can get a little choppy. Things can get a little reckless and careless out there because people are trying to grapple to that last seat that's available for maybe 2 or 3 players. You know what I'm saying? So the second half, who cares? But right now, Charlotte Hornets have dominated the Indiana Pacers in their own building.
Gemini, I don't know your question. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be whoever's hot that game for that game or whatever.
Shout out to Anthony Jefferson. Welcome aboard. Please hit that like button. Everybody that's still moving around in the chat and on the screen, please hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Flight Sports TV and then hit the notification bell so you can be updated on all new releases that Flight drops periodically throughout the week. And our live stream, you won't miss, so you won't miss one iota of an exuberant experience.
Did you see ESPN's list for the players? Let me see if they got
What
it.
player?
The top 100 players in the league.
Nah, I really don't pay attention to that. I just because most of that is just cavalcation and hot air because it just to stir up conversation. I know what it's for, just to stir up conversation because it's all opinion based, right? And preference.
Well, I'm
Go ahead.
irritated because Anthony Edwards is in the top 10, but I'm not, that's no Devin Booker. That's interesting to me. They got Embiid at 8. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that comment to myself. AD he gonna be in the Jaylen Brown category, I guess. He at number 7. Curry is at 6. Tatum is at 5. They still won't put him top 3. That's crazy. Shea is at 4. Who is this? Giannis is at 3. Of course, you got Luka at 2 and Jokic at 1. I said that's an interesting top 10.
So you started at 10? I didn't hear 10 to 7.
I said so Anthony Edwards is 10.
Okay.
9 is Kevin Durant.
Okay.
8 was Joel Embiid. And then, like you said, you heard 7. I said no Devin Booker. Where's Devin? Where's Anthony Davis? I'm convinced at this point Anthony Davis is in the Jaylen Brown category. I don't care what he does. He just gonna be there. Let me see.
Well, yeah, exactly. Thunder is all narrative. I agree with that. That's why I don't stake too much claim or invest too much in that the list because ESPN has a list, Sports Illustrated have a list, Bleacher Report have a list, Sports Network have a list, and it just goes on and on, And it's going to be a few interchangeable parts. Some other lists might have Booker in it. We just haven't seen it.
But you know why it's an issue for me? Because of how people talk about players like Jaylen Brown. And Anthony Davis, not as much, but mainly Jaylen Brown. That's why it's an issue to me. And I just feel like the list is part of the problem. Like, you can't, like, I heard all last year how Booker was better than Anthony Edwards and all this other stuff. And to see that Booker didn't make that, and same thing with Kevin Durant, and how people, regardless, like, he's not that he's not efficient, how they try to make, like, because of he's not putting 25 up like LeBron is putting 25 up, or when LeBron gets 30, he's not putting it up in the same way, or it's not having the same effect on the game, that he's not a top 10 or top 15 player anymore. Like, it's just weird how fake people are sometimes and how they over criticize particular players. Oh, and I'm Zion's not on, like, I don't know. I forgot about Zion. you know, he ain't there. Like I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they also have a top 25 under 25 or something like that list
Yeah.
as well that's out there.
I think and another reason why it matters too, in a way, is because like they'll be like, you know what, the LeBron argument about him being the GOAT and whatever, and how many top 75 players he's had on his team, top 20 player or 30, you know, the stupid arguments. They really like to do it with Kobe. You know, oh, he had such and such and such and such. I've always said, you acting like who's gonna be in a good situation and be like, you know what? In hindsight, I'm about to say I don't want to be on this team because I don't want nobody saying that I played with a top 15 player. I think that logic is so dumb.
So that's ridiculous. But
Yes.
one thing that I was noticing is that Lonzo Ball uh, last night returned to the hardwood, and his first comeback bucket was a 3-point shot from the corner, and he went on to have 10 points and had some good stats coming off of that unprecedented knee surgery that no one in the history of basketball has ever returned from. And not only did he return, he was very successful, and he generated a lot of cheers and celebration from teammates and fans alike. Outside of those that function, except the Chicago Bulls and Ball family content, you didn't hear from the mainstream media, even though Lonzo Ball was trending on X. The only thing that was hitting harder than Lonzo Ball on X was Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And the death of Liam, the guy that allegedly jumped off of a hotel building, in TMZ showing those horrific pictures of a unlivable body.
Mm-hmm.
He was right there. So you would think Lonzo was the number one sports trending on social media, but you didn't hear anything about it on mainstream media, right? The only person that to me that I noticed that broke ranks, because I was kind of scrolling through to see what was what and who was who. The only person that broke through the ranks in mainstream media was Malika Andrews.
Yeah,
And
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, yep.
you
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
but I wanted to tell y'all something because I often make this mistake. Was Lonzo trending worldwide or was he just trending for you? Because I often think like how
No,
they got
US. US.
No,
no,
in the basketball world, he was trending.
No, outside.
Even LeBron James shouted him
I
out on his
understand.
Instagram.
Hold on. Slow down, everybody. Slow down. Outside the basketball world, we're talking US or North America. That includes Canada and Mexico, right? Alaska, Puerto Rico, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was trending.
Are
He
you
was on
sure
Yeah,
that? Are you sure? Because I can pull up my trending list and it's gonna be different from what's trending worldwide.
No, I didn't say worldwide. I said North America.
Oh,
I didn't say worldwide. Because you got the war over there in the Middle East, probably the number one trending worldwide. But I'm talking about on North American soil, you had Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, and the death of the singer that allegedly jumped off a hotel building, and TMZ put plaster his dead body on social media. Outside of that, the number one trending in sports was Lonzo Ball.
I mean, sports can trend worldwide, right?
Why you keep
Like
telling
I see
my girl?
LeBron on there, Curry be on there
I'm
sometimes.
not talking
Kobe
worldwide.
was
I
on
yeah,
didn't.
but
there.
okay, yeah. So if I could
Play
say
Do
something,
ESPN, okay,
worldwide.
do ESPN, hold on, do ESPN and FS1 talk about worldwide sports as the number
Huh?
one topic in sports,
I just think it's the player.
right?
Like LeBron definitely trends worldwide.
Oh, no
I
doubt.
mean, I mean,
LeBron's
I
an
mean,
icon.
I mean, the main thing that okay, if I could speak something, the main thing that matters right now was trending. Like you said, you like Dexter said, like American soil. A lot of NBA players posted Lonzo Ball. They knew about it. They just didn't cover it this time. So maybe tomorrow, we're gonna see because I was trying to find out.
Now,
You
tomorrow is
know,
different
tomorrow.
way.
You
Tomorrow is the second game.
huh?
You understand what I'm saying? It was a comeback,
I
not
know, I
not
know.
the.
I'm saying I got that. I got that. But I'm saying about the media addressing this situation. Only thing
That's
I
what I'm
saw,
saying.
like you said, was Malika Andrews, and I
She the
saw
only
that
one
one.
broke ranks. Only one broke ranks.
Right.
No Nick Wright,
Well,
no
I'm
Nick Wright,
saying they know
no
about it.
Paul Pierce.
What I'm saying is they know about it because a whole
They
bunch of
know about it. They
players
watch it.
posted Lonzo Ball. Even Gilbert Arenas posted Lonzo Ball about it.
Yeah.
Trying to talk
Listen,
about it a little bit.
we know they know about it, right? Because that was the number one sports trending topic. Lonzo Ball comeback in that first three he hit. And in the locker room emotion when they gave him the game ball. That was the number one trending topic for sports. I'm not saying for all time, but for sports that day, that
Right.
was number one trending
Right. No,
topic.
I
And
agree.
usually that's the lead story for any sports network, whatever's the number one trending topic for sports that day.
Right.
There was no Dallas Cowboys. There was there was no football. Period. You follow what I'm saying? Only thing there was baseball, and that's it. But nothing was spectacular really happened in baseball.
Don't do the
Yeah.
Yankees like
That's not
your guy
spectacular. The
there.
Yankees won. That's not spectacular because they won. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do them like that,
And
Dick.
Yeah,
spectacular because they
if you think
won.
about and listen, and if you think about
Oh, the
social
game is back
media,
on. The game is back on. I don't know what flight it is, but the game is back on.
okay.
He
Well, I just want
can.
to say one last thing before we get to the game. And if you look at social media as well, Sports Center, ESPN, they was posting Zoe like crazy. So they know. It just I don't know
That's what I'm
why they
saying.
didn't cover as more.
Did you look at the views?
Huh?
Did you look at those views on those people that was posting it? You look at the views
Oh yeah, man.
in the
ESPN was
hundreds of
post.
thousands.
ESPN posted Lonzo like 10 times. They posted a picture about this is his first time playing in 1,000 days. They said
Yo,
one. They took
1,006
another
days.
picture of Lonzo his points he will, and I saw everybody showing so much love
Now
and kind
this
of like
black.
eating their
Now
mud.
listen. Let me call out somebody. Now this black motherfucker Shannon Sharp and that little peanut head motherfucker Ocho Cinco. They always lead on the trending topic in sports. Always, always. If it's not no sports, then whichever social they're regularly leading the topic.
Ocho talked about it.
When did Ocho talk about it? On
Shannon didn't do
Nightcap?
it though. No, Ocho tried to talk about it. Shannon didn't talk about it.
On Nightcap?
Yeah, on Nightcap. Ocho tried to talk about it.
Bro,
Shannon didn't.
listen. That would have been one of the titles in Nightcap. You know how they have like two or three titles in Nightcap? That would have been one of them.
I gotta go relook at it. Because I thought
No, it ain't no
Ocho tried
title in
to
Nightcap. Ain't got nothing
maybe
about Lonzo Ball in
oh
Nightcap.
then never mind then because I gotta look at it. 'Cause
And
they supposed to talk about it too. I agree.
that's what Nightcap is for.
Right, right.
That's what it's for.
Shout
They'll
out to
talk
the
about Bryant.
2000s.
I just thought it was very distasteful in the digital journalism that some of the mainstream characters in sports. I'm just talking sports.
Well,
Didn't
Dex, Dex. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about stories, right? One story is like, oh my god, this is amazing. We should rejoice and put this in front of everybody and talk about this amazing story. But also, a story can be good, like really, really great, like Lonzo Ball story, but also it could put a foot in the media's mouth. So they might not want to cover it. They might not want to cover it, because my apologies, the background talking, but um just saying, like, if you think about it, the media the media is not gonna like the situation with Lonzo Ball coming back. Why? Because they kept talking about how, well, will Lonzo be able to play ever again? He should retire. Is he going to give up? Is he going to retire? Is this the
Yeah.
last time we seen Lonzo Ball? You got Stephen A. Smith talking about, Stephen A. Smith talking about, I can't even. I got news. I'm not going to say that I'm close about it, but what I've been hearing
Right,
is
right.
that,
We got that, Ray. You on point. It's because they put their foot in their mouth because it was so negative when he first went out. Now I can understand you have some type of skepticism of his return. I can understand you being cynical on his return. But these people was downright dirty, nasty, and disrespectful when it came to Lonzo because it tied to LeVar, and Lonzo was the one who initiated the big baller brand. You know what I'm saying? As far as using the shoes on the NBA logo and things of that nature. So there was a lot of stuff that was going on that was trying to bury Lonzo. But at the
yeah.
same time, they were trying to bury Lonzo. They forgot that he's a motherfucking seed.
And here's another thing, Dex. And I hate to bring Bronny James up again.
No, we're not gonna
But
do that, Rick, because we got more. We got basketball going, so we can't get too
but
deep
yeah, I
into that.
forgot the Hornets is playing
Let's
right
wait
now. I
for
gotta
another
look at it.
break.
Yep, you're right.
Let's wait to
All
another
right.
break.
Hey, shout out to everybody. Lock in. We got the Hornets second half, man. I don't have the correct time, so I don't want to start calling it out when I'm not even the correct times, everybody. But I do appreciate everybody came on Flex Sports TV. We got the Hornets versus the Pacers tonight, man. Shout out to the chat. We see you, Chris Thunder. We see you, my boy DJ Gemini. Oh, come on. Okay, we got our boy Anthony Jefferson. YOLO. So we appreciate everybody that's coming in, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in for the Charlotte Hornet game, man.
Okay, here we go. Tyrese Halliburton is out on the court. I don't see Lamelo, and I don't see Brandon Miller, but I do see Meechik out there, and um, I see KJ out there. It looks like the Charlotte Hornets have their remnant on the floor while the Indiana Pacers have their starters. So Rick Carlisle must be disappointed and disgusted how the starters played. So in punishment, he's going to keep them out there for additional minutes to see if they can muster up some kind of a comeback to close his gap as the Charlotte Hornets continue to dominate in this game as they're up by 11. And it looks like a turnover. The score is 66-56. Hornets up by double digits, 10. And
Yes, sir.
the starter for Indiana remains in the game while the Charlotte Hornets have their remnants in the game. They're
Mm-hmm.
still holding court and they're holding serve. Pascal Siakam with aggressive move and he misses. Pascal Siakam don't look like he's in form right now because he's just throwing things up, wishing on a prayer like a Make a
Uh,
Wish Foundation. Oh, Musa, Musa, Musa. Yes, he was in the right place and he was fed correctly, and he makes the Indiana Pacers pay for leaving them that wide open in the restricted area. Tyrese Halliburton is not having one of his better games, and he looked a little distraught. But at the same time, he's still on the floor. Miles Turner's still on the floor. Nimrod's still on the floor. And here we go, Siakam from the corner, and he misses. But there's some rumbling going on, and the referee decides to break up the action with a whistle, and it looks like Miles Turner will be rewarded with a foul because Musa was a little too aggressive. Here's Miles Turner up at the tackle position, gives it to Nimrod, back out. There's a little fighting going on with the bodies clashing at
Right.
the time. And Shalon will be tagged with a foul. He's a little out of position, so the referee is going to tag him, and that's what you call a rookie foul. And here
Mm.
come the Hornets racing down the court. The Hornets, oh,
Uh-oh.
Musa with another
Uh-oh.
dunk, looking like Mansa Musa, the richest black
Uh-oh.
man, black person that ever lived on the earth. Mansa
Yes,
Musa
sir.
with a tremendous dunk, and it looks like gold is rushing down from the
Watch out for
mountaintop.
that lane.
Charlotte Hornets is looking good down here in Naptown. I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
what the Pacers expected once they rolled into the town. I guess Indiana thought they probably can cakewalk with the heavy starting lineup that they put on the floor. The same
Hey,
starting
do
lineup
we see a
basically that
Windex
went to
tonight?
the
Do
Eastern
we see a
Conference Finals.
Windex?
Say that again, Ray.
I said, do we see a Windex for tonight for
It looks
Charlotte?
like it looks like the Charlotte Hornets is trying to take command of the game, and I think it's ultimately disrespectful for Rick Carlisle to still have his starting five in the
Yes,
game.
sir.
Trying to make it respectful for the crowd that still remains. So it's something about that. Rick Carlisle is very dis very disappointed on his starting five performance that he's punishing them by keeping them on the floor and making an example of what happens when you play with
Right.
carelessness.
No, that's facts. When I read we chat, we in the third quarter. The Hornets handling business right now against the Pacers. Richardson with 10, Ben Miller with 20, Gray Williams with 6, Lamelo with 3, Curry with 8, Diablo with 7, Miller with 5. Uh, one of the Martin twins, I'm not gonna say his name, at 5. Not gonna say his name because I'm not. You don't want to say his name. Pacers Turner with 16, Siakam with 4, Halliburton 14, Niemba, whatever. Number is he got 8. What's this guy's name, man? Pacers. Oh, okay. Aaron Newsmith. Okay, Aaron Newsmith with 4,
Naismith.
and T.J. McCollum with 6. James Wyman. Yep, James Wyman with 2 points as well. Hmm, okay, James Wiseman, man. What a story about him too. He was
Yeah,
James Wyman was top pick, right?
I told you he
That's a
was number
story.
two.
Yep.
He was number
Yeah.
two. And I told y'all
Yep.
that situation that me and James Wiseman had. And it looks like everything that I suspected from this young man has come to fruition. So here we
Yeah.
go, Indiana with the ball. They're down by a lot, 70 to 56. That's a 14-point difference. Charlotte Hornets with the lead and the ball. And here comes KJ. Gives it out to Michik. Michik with the drive. Michik with the dribble. And Michik missed the layup. Michik out here looking like Josh Giddey last night.
Oh yeah.
From the
Shout out
arc,
to chat. Everybody was watching.
they get it into Pascal Siakam. And Pascal Siakam dump truck. Missed the easy bunny. And Michik comes out with the ball. And let's see if he can execute the offense. From the corner, look at the Hornets. Oh, Mansa Musa again. This man is full of gold. Charlotte might have a gem in the rough and discover something. And Mansa Musa, Pascal Siakam, the African, and he finally makes a nice left-hand layup after many tries. He gets that one to fall. Here we go. Michik Back to Musa. Kicks it out. The Charlotte Hornets with nice movement with the basketball, but they cannot capitalize. Wide open jump shot missed from the corner. I think that was Keontae Johnson, and Pascal Siakam with another basket. So that's 2 in a row, 4 points total
Mhm.
for Pascal Siakam in the last 17 seconds.
That boy Siakam.
Technical difficulties on my device. Miles Turner with a bucket. Here comes KJ. The movement with the ball. Oh, TS! Yes! Far from deep. He keeps piling it on. And the Charlotte Hornet has expanded their lead to 15, the largest lead of the night for them.
Yes, sir.
Siakam. Here
Hornets.
comes the Hornet. Nice ball movement. Oh, launching. No, he missed. That would have been a tremendous dagger for the quarter. We at the 4-minute 49 mark.
Yes, sir. Still
The
the third quarter.
reinforcement
Hope
coming
everybody enjoyed a
into
good
the
game.
lineup for Charles Lee. There's a massive change from both sides. I guess Dwayne looked a
Mm.
little tired, and both coaches realized it. So he put in a new story of troops in order to get the job done. And here we go. Is that Nick Smith? Oh, wow. Nick Smith turned the ball over. Errant behavior from Nick Smith. Oh, the Charlotte Hornets get it back. They play defense. They lose it. They put it up. Oh, from the,
Oh.
from the distance.
Oh.
The Pacers from the distance. Nick Smith is running the offense. Look at those little spindly legs he has. But he can jump like a bunny.
Yeah.
Here's KJ back. Look at that movement. Oh, T-John. You thought he was going to hit that, but he missed. Here comes CJ McConnell. Okay. Pacers making a little run. A 5-0 run for the Pacers. Now the game is back to 10, 75-65. Third quarter. Charlotte has got 3-point happy. Tajon with the ball. Tajon with the dribble. Tajon with the attack. Tajon step back. He passed it to Nick. Give it back to Tajon in the corner with the pull-up. No. The Charlotte Hornets have won cold, or someone put a lid on the basket. Good defense. That's right. Nothing soft, nothing free. So, was that a clean block? Or was it some skin removed from the shooter?
Mm. Shout out to everybody that's locking in, man. We still in the third quarter. Dex giving you that good play by play. We see you, Jessica, the queen.
Free throws.
Jessica pulling
Is
up at
that
Flight Sport.
Isaiah Washington? Is that Isaiah Washington from Spire Academy that played with Lamelo in high school? I mean,
Is
Isaiah
it?
Jackson. Excuse me. Oh, no, that's not him. That's Walker. His name is Walker.
Washington.
So
Let me see.
that's 7 straight points for Indiana, and Charlotte have yet to answer, but it's a little skirmish in the backcourt. The referee catches it quick before it elevates, and Charlotte would take the ball out. McConnell was a little aggressive on defense. So here we go. KJ with the ball, Charlotte with the lead. And this is Charlotte Hornets first round draft pick. He gets into the paint, wins. Nice dunk for Charlotte. They finally break the curse. Wow. And
Yes,
they give it right
sir.
back to Pascal Siakam. Whoever the guy is, they give it right back. Here goes Nick Smith Jr. Everybody wants to see what's in his bag of tricks. Let's go. The clock is ticking on you, Nick. Say Nick with the pass. And a nice assist to, oh, that's Henry Jones. The Duke. The diaper dandy from Duke. Okay, here comes Charlotte. Oh, they got a little reckless and turned the ball over. Got too little cute.
Come on, Charlotte. We need Charlotte to win this game, man.
There's another home quarter to be played. And it looks like Indiana got a little reckless and they turned the ball over. So everybody getting a little cutesy out here. There's no starters in the game. And there's a foul.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, if Hornets can just get a dominant center, man, or a dominant power forward, that would
If
take
was
this
the fifth,
team to new heights, man.
if was the fifth, we all be drunk. Charlotte Hornets blow another opportunity of missed execution, and Indiana makes them pay. But there's no timeout from Charles Lee. Charles Lee letting them run like a YMCA pickup game. Who's going to make the final cut for the Charlotte Hornets? This is what is being demonstrated right now. These guys are playing for their contract. Nice shot from Charlotte. Nobody's not going to make the cut, Ray. These guys are playing for their financial future. Let's see. I think for both teams got their G League squad out here. And it's looking like summer league game. Nick Smith with the ball as he's the floor general, designated floor general. Oh, the foul. So KJ will go to the line as he puts the ball down to attack the defender, and McConnell will be called for another foul, and KJ will go to the line and shoot two. This is one of Charlotte's prize package calls out of the 2024 draft class. KJ Simon, or depending on what part of the equator your lexicon comes from, KJ Simone. 82-72, Charlotte holds 82-72, Charlotte holds a 10-point lead. And this has been a decent quarter for the Charlotte Hornets.
Hey, that's the thing, though, man. The Pacers are caught up, though, man.
Well, the Charlotte's still up by double digits. And it's like they're going to close it out in double digits.
Yeah.
Let's see if Charlotte holds for the last. No, they can't hold for the last shot. Pacers will get another attempt at the best bucket unless Charlotte wants 2 for 1. But the people are playing so goofy, they just turned the ball over.
Yeah. Yep.
Three. No, miss. Charlotte dodged the bullet. Let's see, can they dodge another one? Let's see, can they dodge another one? Because these players are playing for their financial future. Nice. Nice defense for Charlotte. Run off for Nick Smith. Yeah. Nick Smith.
Okay. Okay.
Players are playing for their financial future. Will they go home and tell their wives to pack up? We got to move to another city. We got to get our passport stamped because we got to go overseas. They're playing for their financial future, and Charles Lee is not calling one time out. He's letting them run their tongues out. This is a high-profile showcasing of the remnant. And Charlotte remnants are a little bit better than Indiana remnants as Charlotte clings on to a 12-point lead. And it would stay that way, and it's a foul. So Charlotte has an opportunity to increase the lead as these players that are currently on the court are paying for their financial future. And who's going to secure the Exhibit 10? Who's going to secure the two-way?
That's a good point, Dex. That's true. That's a good point. Because that's true. You are playing still. That's the thing. That's the craziest thing about a professional sport. Just because you're on the team, that doesn't mean you made the team. You can kick out the team at any time. So you gotta earn your spot, man. Who gonna get it done?
Exactly. And this is why you're getting a lot of sloppy play because the chemistry from both teams are unhinged. There's no symmetry amongst these two teams that have their players out there representing them because normally these players don't get this much playing time, nor these players play together in this combination. So
Right.
both Rick Carlisle and Charles Lee is giving these players the benefit of the doubt so they can showcase whatever their skill set is, and maybe someone else will want them, but they're just not going to be with that prospective team.
Oh no, you speaking facts. Dex on the mic giving us the play by play, man. He's doing a wonderful job. If anybody that's watching them Hornets, let us know what's going on. How you feeling about the game, man? We got a good game going on, man. Very who knows? Kind of some neck by neck game. So this could turn out to anything right now.
Yeah, I'm quite sure there's not much coaching. I don't think either team head coach is digging in and writing on that clipboard for X's and O's for these guys to execute because they're not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing about this professional sports, man. Like you said, these guys are fighting for their livelihood. These guys are fighting for contracts. These guys are fighting for rotational time, and some of these guys even trying to fight for starting spots. That's you got to battle, you got to compete, and they're doing that against the Pacers. So, these coaches for the end of these, and not just the Hornets, for these teams, these players, they got to fight for it, and the regular season's about to come up soon, so these guys got to go out there and show what they got. And these Hornets have all these guards on their team, and that it being that many guards and small forwards and shooting guards that's on the Charlotte team, any of them guards can get kicked off tomorrow. So I mean, the next days in the future. So that's how it gotta go.
Yes, it's going to be a blistering list of wave players around the NBA landscape. And some of them players will probably be packing their bags going overseas if they already have a job awaiting for them when they get there. While other players will sojourn in semi-pro leagues and 24-hour fitness gyms to keep their game
Right.
apart until they get that call.
All right. That's facts. Like we said, we got a 85-73. Is that correct? Next 85-73.
85-75.
Yep. Or 75. Okay. Yeah. Richardson with 10 on the Charlotte Hornets. Miller with 20.
Wiseman still out there, Ray?
Huh?
James Wiseman is still out there. What did I say about him?
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't really even peep that. Wow.
Yeah, James Wiseman's on the court. He just made the shot. James Wiseman just made the shot. Met this young man. I
Hey man,
tried to talk to the young man.
yeah, no. It's crazy because like I said, to me, he was on them Hornets, man, and I don't think he was fitting well. And like I said, I think the
He's on
atmosphere.
Warriors. He's on Warriors.
Yeah, as I said, the Warriors. What did I say?
Hornets. It was a
I said the
Freudian slip.
Hornets. Oh,
Yeah, he said Hornets, but it
I
was a
meant
Freudian slip.
Warriors. Yeah, he was on the
Yeah.
Warriors. Yeah, but I think sometimes, man, like players become like they can be seen more on different teams, man. Like I think it matters. I think players matter of the product of their environment, man. Like for example, our boy Lonzo Ball, right? He's on the Chicago Bulls. This feels so amazing to have a team that's so focused on giving Lonzo Ball the time, let him have the reins of the team, let him be the point guard, and keeping with him and following if anything he needs and anything get done. And that's what you're supposed to do with these players. Chicago Bulls is a perfect example of what you're supposed to do. So James Wiseman leaving the Warriors just shows that James Wiseman wants to, create his own story, and I believe in that, and I like that.
He just didn't fit the system, and he didn't have the dog in him. And this is something that I realized when I had an opportunity to get up and close with James Wiseman. I just noticed something was off in this young man, and the thing that was off was the ability to be comfortable in your own skin. And I think that's something that he just had to learn, and the Warriors didn't have that patience with him. And you already know how Draymond was, because look what he did to Jordan Poole. So you can imagine the type of language he was barking at James Wiseman, being so tall and gifted, but yet he was a sheep in wolf clothing. So that's not gonna never sit well with Draymond Green. You know, either you a wolf or you a sheep. You can't come
Oh
in like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
chicken.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean Draymond. I don't think nothing sits well with him. I'm keep it real. Draymond's something else, man. I'm just waiting.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
that
waiting
was
for somebody to say it again.
that was just a hostile environment for Wiseman, and Wiseman is the type of player, from what I've seen up close and personal now. I'm talking from experience. The type of player that need a little a hug. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean
I'm
that,
trying to be polite here. He needs a
right. That's
hug.
great. Like there's some
He needs to
players.
be coddled.
Some players just need some time and development, man. I think he went on the Warriors and they wanted him to be good automatically because remember the Warriors was liking the fact that they got a big man that could spread the floor and they needed him to be good immediately. And he just
Right,
wasn't that player to be good immediately.
right, yeah.
Some
His
players need that.
yeah, his mental didn't match his physical
All right.
in the picture. Okay, we're back. The Charlotte Hornets, they at it again. They're being aggressive. They're running plays. Charles Lee got these players running plays. Look at this. The UCLA wing, but they turn the ball over. And here comes the Pacers. They throw it in the zone. The Pacers are closing the gap quickly. Oh my God, what a shot. He shot at a circus act, and he was fouled in the commission of shooting. And now he will go to the line to try to complete an and one and bring the Pacers that much closer to tying this game. So it was a 15-point lead. The largest lead, I think, was 18. And now the lead has dwindled to 5. 85
Yeah,
80
that's crazy.
inside Naptown. And we're watching some of these play. Oh, nice answer. Nice answer from Brown Jr. And yeah, we're actually watching these players that we'll probably never see again unless some type of growth spurt happens. And here come Brown again with the run out, and Brown dunks it. So that's 4 consecutive points from Brown. And the lead is just up to 9. 89 to 80 inside of Naptown. And the Charlotte Hornets with another defensive play and turn the ball over, and they're kicking it out. Look at this. Tijan. Oh, he's met at the rim, blocked at the rim. And Tijan looked like he hurt his finger. James Wiseman met him at the rim and stuffed it in his face. Paul. Tijan was trying to posterize James Wiseman, but to no avail. So we go to the line to shoot two.
Damn.
I think he hurt his finger. because he's
Ah
doing a
man,
lot
come
of
on. We don't
thinking
need no
to his head.
preseason injury. Come on now.
Let's see how he shoots his free throw. Okay, that was in and out. You really couldn't tell
We
much
got
from
a we
that
got a
free throw.
game, ladies and gentlemen.
But Terror Squad went up to challenge James Wiseman, the number 2 overall pick in 2020, the same draft that drafted Lamelo number 3 and Anthony Edwards number 1. He was sandwiched in between those two spectacular talents. Okay, the lead is back up to 10, 90-80. And the Charlotte Hornets is really covering on defense. I'm very impressed. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
they trying to hold on,
really,
Dex. They
yeah, that
trying
was
to
a
hold
nice
on.
play from Indiana. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. This is the last leg of this basketball game, but there's a lot of basketball to be played over 8 minutes. Oh, KJ, I got it, Ray. KJ got it. KJ Simone
Hey, now
Jr.
that's what I like to see. That's
or
what I like to see.
Simpson Jr. hits the 3. So the lead is back to 11. Another steal. This is another steal from Brown. What he's going to do? What he's going to do? Oh, what a move. And defense from James Wiseman. James Wiseman said, not on my watch. Good block from James Wiseman.
Then James Wiseman said, not in my house. No, 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 no.
93, 84. These guys are scrambling back and forth. P. John. No. P. John with the running hook. Taking it back to 83. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can Indiana make them pay? No, but there's a foul. Indiana couldn't make them pay, but there is a foul. Wait a minute. No, the basket is good. Oh, these guys are hustling, man. They're hustling because they know their financial future is at stake here. Good hustle from Indiana, but the ball will go back to the Charlotte Hornets as KJ will take the ball out after the janitor mops the floor. And here comes the Charlotte Hornets. Wait a minute. Timeout. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. Now, why you call timeout with these players on the court is beyond me. Let's get this game over with. Keep the clock running. As you can see, the arena has emptied because the showdown between Lamelo Ball and Tyrese Halliburton, Puma versus Puma Sports, really was a dud. What
Come
you
on
got
now.
going on, Ray?
Say it again.
I said, what you got going on?
No, I'm enjoying the game, man, and this is a really close game to me, man, because like I said earlier, this is like kind of a neck and neck game. Hornets, they're like holding up. They're holding up their lead, even though it's not the biggest lead, but they still trying to hold up. That's how I feel.
I like the fight. I like the energy that's out there because, like I
Right,
said, man, these players are in survival mode. There ain't no love lost. They just in survival mode. You know what I mean? Because they're
right.
trying to get to that next level and get that next good paycheck so they can have a luxurious life and provide for their families. And this is what we're seeing right now. We're seeing we're seeing 10 guys out here on this 94 feet rectangle playing out their future. And I love it. We want to know who's the hungriest, right? I don't think it's about talent because the talent is on par with each other, but who wants it more? Who's going to go after that 50-50 ball? Who's going to challenge that open jump shot? Who's going to run out to close out to make it difficult for the shooter? This is what these players are being examined by. And can they hold up under scrutiny? That is the question, the $64,000 question. He had a commercial break returning back to the arena. Um, it had emptied out a little bit, but it seemed like people are coming back into the arena. Maybe they was at the concession stand because, like you said, Ray, this game is pretty exciting. Uh, the early portion of the game was so-so, but this here is exciting. We got players diving all over the ball. We got players closing out. We got players trapping. It's just mad confusion going on here in Naptown.
Yeah, no, you're right, Dex. I'm so sorry. I kind of lagged out a little bit. No, but you're right, man. Like this game, this game shows a group of people, group of guys, that's fighting for something, and because they're fighting for something, now we have this contusion of a strong battle of back and forth battle with the Hornets and the Pacers. Now we're seeing turnovers and back to back threes, and so and hustling and diving for the ball, just like you said. So you're right about that, though. And shout out to everybody that's locked in watching this game, man. This game is big because they're giving a back and forth preseason game, man. Fourth quarter too.
Charlotte is up by 5, 93 to 88. 3-point miss by Indiana. And here comes Charlotte with the ball and the lead. And look at the aggression being played by Nick Smith Jr. with the spinning leg. He pulls up in the distance and no good and rebounds Charlotte as it carry him off the backboard. Rebound Pacers. And a nice defensive play. Pacers turn the ball over. Here comes Charlotte. They on the attack. Charlotte is running the court like track stars, and he kicks it out. And it's one more pass. Ooh, the energy is great. And no, they cannot close the deal. Another miss from the distance. Great ball movement. I love the generosity from the Charlotte Hornets players because they are in survival mode. Out of bounds. Musa will return back into the game. He has been a stack of gold haul for the Charlotte Hornets. And what a name, Musa. What a beautiful name. Very historical. Okay, here comes Charlotte. They get the ball in. They're picking them up man to man. I love it. Man to man defense. This is a showcase right here. Now they fall back into a zone, back to man. Oh, another block. Oh my God, the Pacers is just window washing the Charlotte Hornets, but they cannot protect the ball. And the Charlotte Hornets make them pay for that turnover. Okay.
Facts, Dex. Facts.
With the purple shoes and the spindly legs. Let's see what Nick gonna do. Nick at night. Let's go, baby. What's the crossover? Nicky, baby. Nicky, baby, with the one. Oh my God! Look at the showcase he's demonstrated. Trey Man, you can't do it by yourself, Trey Man. They got Nicky, baby, can do it too. So he will go to the line. More changes for the Indiana Pacers. Rick Carlisle has basically dumped his bench on the hardwood. Nick answers. Nick with the and one. Already good with the stimmy. Here comes
Hey,
Charlotte. Everybody's playing man to man. I love it. Old school basketball, no zone. Good defense.
hey, that's
Yes.
what happened.
This got the rebound. Let's go. Oh my God. Here we go. Nicky baby again. Nick at night. Oh my God. Oh, that was a football play right there. Let's see what the referee. Yep, the referee called him. The referee called Giles, son of Charlotte.
Hey,
Welcome to the All Star
what you
position.
call him, Dex? A Nick at night?
Yeah, Nick at night.
I used to call what's his name? Book at night. Was the book name?
Right. Yeah, good night. Yeah. Wait a minute now. Another foul? Wow, this game is getting a little choppy. That's 3 fouls back to back. 98-88. Charlotte is up by 10, double digit once again. Every time the Indiana Pacers come closer and narrow the gap, Charlotte goes on a baby run. And now time to extend the lead to 11. And yes, Brown Jr. does that. Keyshawn Salon is coming back into the game. I love this. I love this. They covered it rookie. Let's see what he can do in his last 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Both free throws are made for Charlotte. They cracked the 100-point threshold. Charlotte first team tonight to crack 100 points. 100-88. A 12-point deficit for the Pacers. The Pacers is looking a little discombobulated as the Charlotte Hornets defense has ratcheted up. And the shot clock is winding down. Can we get a shot clock violation? Oh, no. Indiana Pacers drive in and crashes the party and makes the layup. There's a lot of touching going on. This is not football. This is not hockey. But the Indiana Pacers say otherwise. So there's a foul in the backcourt, which should never be done. Never foul them. The ball in the backcourt. Idiotic. But nonetheless, Charlotte with the lead and the ball. Here comes KJ. Nice pick for Musa. Oh, he's wide open at the 12-foot mark. And what happened? He got blocked. Yes, they blocked his shot. So Indiana with the ball. Let's see if they can chip at this deficit. From the corner, Indiana. Nope. They pass it back out. Deep. No. No gravy on that steak. And here we got KJ with the ball. Give it to Terror Squad. Let's see what Terror Squad gonna do. He looks like he's the tallest thing out there right now. Musa fakes. Musa pass. Musa's ball gets intercepted. And Indiana makes some pays with a layup. So Indiana has kind of turned up the defense, kind of got Charlotte Hornet in confusion. Let's see what KJ do. Oh, a lot of contact. They give it up to Terror Squad. Back to KJ. Oh, KJ shoot. No, Terror Squad, yes. No, he missed the tip in. Oh, my God. He missed the play in the last segment of the fourth quarter. So this game is 3 quarters over. We have approximately 3 minutes left, or to be more specific, under 3 minutes. And the Charlotte Hornets have the lead, 100-92. Charlotte got 3 fouls again, while Indiana has 4. So the game has been reduced to 8. Let's see what happens. Missed shot, rebound. Who got it? Looks like Charlotte. A lot of bumping and carousing down there in the restricted area. But Charlotte comes out with the ball. And Nick at Night. Let's see. Nicky Baby. Nicky Baby with the spinning legs. Yeah! He missed it. They get a second chance at a first impression. Pijon misses. And Indiana secures the ball. Deep shot from Indiana. And it's cash. Indiana brings the game back to 5 with under 2 minutes to play. And it looks like there's a stoppage in the action. And there's going to be another foul. Shepard for Indiana. Never heard of the guy. But he gets called for this foul. So his name rings up into the arena through the loudspeakers. So Charlotte will go to the line and shoot 2. KJ is at the line. He definitely made the team, and he misses the first of 2. So he has no worries. And we got, is that Brown coming back into the game? It looks like that's Brown coming back into the game. So 101, Charlotte breaks the 100-point threshold, 101 to 95, 6-point lead for Charlotte as this game winds down to less than a minute and 50 seconds. Charlotte with the ball with a bad pass. Oh, no, tip. Was that tip? No, it wasn't tip. He had the right intentions, but the direction of the ball was off kilter, and it's another turnover for Charlotte. So once again, these players are playing for life or death in the NBA. Good shot, down to two. Oh my God, it is down to two. Indiana finally get closer to that 100-point mark, 98 to 101. Oh, they didn't give him a three. From the corner, yes! From the corner with a dagger. Oh my God, with 69 seconds left to play, Terror Squad hit a dagger from the corner. Tijan Salon, what a bold shot. We're going to look at it to see if it was a three to confirm. On the scoreboard, they will give Tijan a three, and the referee's going to look to see if his foot was on the line. No, that's a three-point shot. That's the three-point shot. Good form from Terror Squad. What a basketball form he had with very little lift, but a lot of control. This Frenchman has been sensational throughout the preseason for the Charlotte Hornets. The number 6 pick in overall draft was questionable by most, but I guess Jeff Peterson knew what we knew not. And here it goes, 104 to 98, 6 points separates the two teams. Charlotte Hornets is on the ball like a hawk guarding their eggs. And it's a turnover. It's a turnover. Charlotte will get the ball back. Nick Smith Jr. will inbound the ball from underneath the rim. Indiana's playing some real tight defense, but they do get the ball in. And it's foul. So now this game has turned into a free throw game. As the Pacers foul the Hornets player, and it looks like he will go to the line. Let's see. Will he go to the line? I think the Pacers still have fouls again. No, you're right. They will go to the line. That's their fifth foul. They're over the limit. So let's see what Giles do. A son of North Carolina, a diaper dandy at Duke. He misses his first free throw attempt. So that stimmy returned insufficient funds. Let's see what he do with the second stimmy. He missed both stimmies. He ain't got no money in the bank. This boy is broke. He's a broke boy. Can Charlotte hold on? Good defense from Giles. Oh, they're closing out. Look at the speed of the Charlotte Hornets on defense. Way to go, Charles Lee, instilling defense in these players. And man, it's looking good. But Indiana do get the bucket. Indiana is really aggressive in the backcourt, trying to stymie the progress of the Charlotte Hornets dribbler. And there's another foul. So we will go to the line as this clock will stop and this game will extend. 21 seconds. Charlotte is up by 4. They're up by 2 possessions. Nick Smith makes the first free throw. Nicky, baby. Charlotte looks like they're going to survive this inhospitable encounter down in Naptown. Nick Smith at the line to shoot his second charity, and he gets both of them. So his stimmy was cashed in, and we know Nick Smith got money in the bank. There's a timeout on the court, and it looks like this one is wrapped up. 21 seconds left to go. Charlotte up by a half a dozen. But the Indiana Pacers got a Hall of Fame coach and also a championship coach. And Rick Carlisle, let's see what he draws up on the clipboard. Indiana gathered the players that's going to be involved in these last 21 seconds in the huddle. Charles Lee had his band of brats in the huddle. And let's see what portion of the remnant will come out victorious, and then may the chopping blocks ensue to see where these players end up in future basketball play, whether in North America or overseas. Everything is pending. The scouts have sufficient tape because these players have played approximately 24 minutes of basketball. So that's good tape in this game to see if these players can help some team somewhere on this globe. Well, some don't consider the globe. So let's go. We got 21 seconds remaining. Who's with me? Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's pump the volume up. Hit the notification bell. 21 seconds. T-John is on the ball. T-John is wilding out. Oh, they got the ball in. Oh, with the defense. Oh, what a stop. And they put it back up. Oh, my God, with a second chance. And there's another foul. So we're going back to the line. Nikki Baby will go back to the line to shoot too. Oh, wait a minute. That's not a foul? Oh, okay. They're taking the ball out. It looks like the Hornets would take the ball out, but it's a timeout. So Indiana did execute the play from the chalkboard from Rick Carlisle, Coach Rick Carlisle, that is. And now it's back to a 4-point game. And let's see the conclusion of the survival of the fittest. 106-102, as most of the crowd have dissipated and fallen back into their comfortable abodes after witnessing 24 minutes of basketball from the first 5 of each team. And now the second portion of this here game has been played with the remnants to see where they're going to land, who's going to accept them, who's going to get cut. There's going to be a litany of players that are being waived as we speak. Tomorrow we got the Chicago Bulls second game. That remains to be seen, but there's chatter, there's murmur that we could have a potential Lonzo Ball starting game, his second game, and last preseason game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bulls might try to shuffle the deck and see if they can recreate the magic they had last game. So we're going to await that Cleveland game. We get an opportunity to see Spider-Man and Darius Garland and Evan Mobley and Jared, what's his name? Jared Allen and company. So that's going to be interesting to see how the Bulls match up with the playoff team from their conference and division. Because Cleveland and the Bulls are in the same division. So it would be a divisional and a conference matchup. Potential playoff matchup if the Bulls hold their end of the stick. Oh my God, this game got a little edgy. 106-105. 106-105. 106-105. Did y'all hear me? 106-105. There was a 4-point play. And he ties it up. 106-106. This game is tied Time out, Charles Lee. 3.9 seconds left to go. Either they leave with a victory or this game is going to be extended. A 4-point play with 3.9 seconds left to go. And one of the dumbest plays in the NBA is fouling a 3-point shooter per Steve Clifford. So they're giving the fans a treat tonight by keeping them on the edge of their seat with this nail biter, as Indiana have fought all the way back from an 18-point deficit to tie it up with 3.9 seconds left, and Tyrese Halliburton is ecstatic. Shout out to all the night riders that is shacking up with Flight Sports TV tonight. We appreciate you. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss one iota of an exuberant experience. We got basketball at its finest. Yes, survival of the fittest. These players are playing for their financial future, hoping they will get picked up by some team or be retained by the team that's currently wearing the jersey of. So here we go. Let's see if the Charlotte Hornets can pull this one out in grand fashion. 3.9 seconds left. The ball is inbound. Tijon got the ball. They give it up to Nick. Nick airball. 5 more minutes of basketball, and I don't know if I can take it. I don't know if I can take it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 more minutes of basketball. 106-106. In the regulation, since this is preseason, this should be a tie. Tyrese Halliburton is happy that his team have a second chance at life in a 5-minute expansion of basketball. I can take it. My phone is dying. I feel alone. If y'all want me to continue to give you play-by-play of this nail-biting basketball game that surprisingly went into overtime as the Charlotte Hornets dumped an 18-point lead and dumped an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter. Do y'all want me to continue? Say something in the chat, because